Welcome back to Unfiltered with your host, Hammy and BB. No scripts, no filters, no mercy. It started on a Friday, heat in the group chat. Some dude throwing shade saying, yo, who sent that? Claimed he got a pic, explicit and explicit. Pointing fingers wild like it's some kind of thriller, bruh. Accusing like it's gospel. Got folks on the ropes, Hammy checking facts, BB taking notes. Then plot twist like a Netflix doc. Dude came back saying, nah, I was wrong, my fault. On Unfiltered, the tea gets spilled, truth gets twisted, emotions get real. You came for the facts, but you stayed for the mess. Drama on repeat, never settles for less. With Hammy and BB, no script, no act. When lies hit the mic, they come for the facts. One dude retracted, another just snapped. This ain't a podcast, it's a trap. Now enter the voice chat like magic poof. No hello, no convo, just chaotic truth. Never says a word when the talk gets deep, but when silence breaks, it's petty and bleak. One moment chillin', next is World War III. All about some beef that no one can see. Dropping drama like mixtapes week by week, but never once answers when it's time to speak. Why you always ghost till the fire lights up, then you pop in just to stir that cup. Hear me sipping slow, BB rolling eyes. Y'all think it's a podcast, it's a circus in the sky. Unfiltered, the mic's ablaze, slicing through the noise and the games folks play. You claim they retract, what a wild charade. Your silence loud like a voice grenade. Hear me and BB, truth patrol, exposing every half-lie, taking control. So pull up a chair, let the chaos unfold on Unfiltered, where the stories get told. You've got the ace, we've got the trump card. You go soft, we go hard. And that's another week of madness. Stay raw, stay real, or don't step to the mic at all.
Whiskey on my breath, fist in the air. Tell me to sit down, I don't even care. The sun will rise again, so will I. A little more bruised, a little more high. They talk, I laugh, they act, I roll. Keep pushing my luck, I'm out of control. Raised up rough, so I've learned to show. Mess around with me, you'll fuck around and find out. Just riding the wave, ain't a thing I'm taking to the grave. If trouble's calling, I'm already gone. Live fast, burn bright till the break of dawn. They talk, I laugh, they act, I roll. Keep pushing my luck, I'm out of control. Raised up rough, so I've learned to show. Mess around with me, or fuck around and find out.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Unfiltered. I'm BB.
I'm Hammy.
Tall ass leprechaun.
Damn, I can't believe we got tall ass leprechaun here tonight.
Hey, you know, this is a good one. This ought to be. I mean, you know, no scripts, unfiltered, but you don't need a script when people write the shit for you, right? Like we're just talking facts, and if people can't handle that, what's that old saying? If you can't stand the heat, get the fuck out of the kitchen.
Yeah.
Well, we got some shit cooking tonight, boys.
So what the hell did you do, tall ass leprechaun, to be brought on Unfiltered? And you're not even in the waiting room. We didn't even drag you up.
I didn't do shit. It wasn't me.
So hold on. That script we were talking about that Hammy just brought up that we don't use. So what this is saying about you isn't true?
Did y'all dig something up on me that I don't know about?
Well, I mean, we know tall ass leprechaun, 5'5". That's kind of like don't really go together.
Why don't you just tell us? You tell us, and we'll confirm if it's what we have written down.
See, I don't fuck with the cops because of shit like this. So yeah, I plead the fifth.
Well, shit, that backfired.
Yeah, you told me that was going to work.
Usually it does.
So the dick pic, that wasn't you?
Nope.
Hammy, did you get the names mixed up again?
I might have. Tall ass, dumb ass. I mean, it all. I might have wrote the wrong name. I'm sorry. It's my fault. It might just been me.
Short King. Oh, fucking Timmy. How's it going,
Oh,
Timmy?
Timothy.
Calling. I wonder if he's calling. Is he calling me the Short King? I'm pretty sure he's calling
I
me
don't
the
know.
Short King.
I don't know.
You
I
are the
just
shortest.
kind of.
And I'm the king?
I mean,
I mean, if you want to say that, I guess.
You would almost have to be, right? Because isn't the saying "bow down to the king"?
Yeah, I mean it is.
And I can't. I mean, if I'm gonna be 6'6", I'm not gonna be able to look you dead in the eyes without bowing down. So
I'm
Good
not.
point.
I'm not the king. So we thought that.
Wait, me?
What?
Yeah, I'm taller than BB. Way taller.
He said, "What's up, no Hunter?" Okay, Hunter's the king. So Hammy, I thought we were done with the Tyler saga. I thought we ended it because
I thought so too.
that's what we're covering again.
And just so everybody understands the context before we get into the whole story, is what, a month ago? At that, we did like pretty much 2 back-to-back podcasts, doing nothing but protecting this guy. I spent almost 3 hours arguing with somebody over this guy. And then something happened this past week. We're going to cover that. And I had messaged BB yesterday or day before, probably the day before, I think now. And I said, have you heard anything else? Because I'm still trying to figure out if I want to bring this up at all during the podcast. And he said, haven't really thought much of it. Wouldn't waste the effort, basically. And I'm like, yeah, I understand. It's just funny how a new day brings great news. You know, like when you in the wintertime, when you're a kid and you look at the Weather Channel and it says, in 3 days, you have a chance of 6 inches of snow. And you're like, I can go make a snowman. And then the next day, the weatherman's like, well, it looks like the snow's going to miss us. And you're like, aw, bullshit. And then you wake up that morning and there's snow out there. Oh, it's like the best thing in the world. And this kind of is like a snow day.
Yeah, I think when I gave the green light and was like, "Fuck it, fuck around." What were my exact words?
Fuck around
Actually.
and get unfiltered.
Yeah, fuck around and get unfiltered. That's pretty much what we're doing to fucking people nowadays. Is fuck around and get unfiltered. We're gonna come at you with speculation. Most of it's gonna be facts. Some of it's gonna be speculation because we're not idiots. We can put 2 and 2 together on a lot of things. What's going on, Decoy NDA? You may want to hop in at some point, Decoy. Feel free if you want to, because I'm sure you have some things that you would like to talk about on this situation.
That's something too, like for y'all, like y'all don't just try to find shit to cover, it just kind of falls into y'all's lap.
It
Like,
always
y'all
falls.
do a lot of drama, but y'all don't do shit, it's shit that gets happen. So it's like, why not cover it,
Well, I get brought up in a lot of shit, right? You know, people that know me for a while know that I'm usually the one, 99% of the time, the one that tries to solve problems. If I don't know there's a problem, I can't fix the problem. But if I know about it, I'll do everything I can to fix it. And that kind of got this reputation of Bill's an asshole. Yes, you can clip that. I just called myself my name. But even still, like, when people see that I defend them, then they can't say that no more. But then, for some reason, a couple weeks later or so, I'm back to the asshole again, which is fine. I've been called that. There's 2 things in this world that I hate: is a thief and a liar. Okay, so when I'm told something by somebody, I'm going to assume that it's true. This is why I went to bat for this guy in the first place, over something that he sent as a message to somebody that got sent all over the place. Did it again the next week or the week after when somebody else tried to sucker punch him into a podcast, being a host of a podcast. and everything was fine. You
Thing,
know,
thing
worked with him.
is, every episode that we've covered about him, we've brought him into the conversation, and we have pretty much. It's not our drama to cover, really, but we cover it, and we have made the people make amends with this person on both of those episodes. We made people make amends with him live on air, and we still get shit on.
I think what irritated me about the shit that happened this past week was how everybody knew that I was the bad guy except for me. Right? Everybody was told that I was the bad guy, but I wasn't told that I was the bad guy until BB told me that he told him that I was the bad guy. Okay, cool. Now I want to talk to this guy. Well, I couldn't because he blocked me. But I found a way, and then I talked to him, and everything was supposedly taken care of. We're going to cover more into that as we go, but everything was supposed to be taken care of, and then he did what he is apparently getting pretty good at doing the best, running away. And I'm old enough and seen enough in my life to know that, one, he's not doing this on his own. There is somebody pulling the strings. There is somebody in his ear telling him shit to make him feel good about himself. And I can't show screenshots of it because I didn't think it was ever going to come to this for me to have taken screenshots in the past. But I'll point it out. I'm not above pissing somebody off, right? Like I will do it, and I will do it with a smile on my face because I'm going to say something that is speculation, but I believe it's more on the truth side of the spectrum. So, I mean, I don't know, BB, how you want it, because this we're really pissing in a fan here. We don't know. I don't know where you want to take it. You drive the bus, and I'll sit in the back. I'll lick the window if I have to. At least me and somebody else will have something in common.
So, you know, we all know that Tyler has a learning disability. We know that.
Thanks. Now you really made me look like an asshole, right? Just then, literally within 30 seconds of me my comment.
We know that he has a learning disability, but you can only use that as a crutch for so long, especially when you say and do things. When you say and do things that continue to make you out like a bad person, but then people still defend you, like Hammy and I, that continue to still defend you. But there's someone else driving that 100%.
Which is ironic you said this. Hold on. I'm going to cut you off of your train of thought here, but there's a comment from this individual that says nobody is making him do that. And I'm just going to say that's bullshit. 100% bullshit. And I'll cover that here in a little bit because I'm the one that's usually up till 5, 6, 7 o'clock in the morning because I got YouTube shit to do and I get to see what's going on. But go ahead anyway. I got to go make coffee. Yes, coffee, because I want to be in the right mindset to tell the truth tonight.
So, you know, it's been proven that this person is easily coerced, easily persuaded to be put into a direction and run in that direction because somebody said that it was bad. You know, we dealt with it with Shadows, to where Shadows told Tyler that we were just bad, and that was one of the first times Tyler left. That was someone being a puppeteer because they're taking advantage of somebody that is easily persuaded, easy to coerce, and make them do what they want them to do. That's Tyler. And we've gone to bat for Tyler many a times to say, we don't like what people are doing to you, and we're going to cover it and make things better for you. And we've covered it, and we've made it better. But then there comes a point to where you're going to make your bed and you're going to have to lie in it. Tonight's episode is going to be about making your bed and lying in it.
Yeah, but you're laying down with no pillow because this shit ain't going to be comfortable.
There's not going to be an invitation back. There's not going to even be an invitation for you to join the VC. I can tell you that the comment that no one made you leave, and that you're just not in the right mindset right now, it's childish. It's, you can take a break from something and not leave it. I've done it. I'm in the middle of doing it right now. Got a 5M server that is just sitting and not doing anything that I'm just taking a break from. But I haven't left the Discord. So you have a permanent ban from the Discord that can't be lifted unless you come and talk to Hammy or I, which wouldn't be in the squad Discord. You'd have to do it in a private VC. And then it has to be brought to a vote with all of the squad members. And I think Hammy talked about this last night with you, and that was you keep burning bridges. And I think you've crossed paths with just about all of the squad members and have rubbed all of them a little sideways once.
Yeah, look, I'm tired of being a dustpan for you, bro. I'm tired of, picking up the trash for you. I'm tired of. I told you this morning for me, last night for some other people, but you had me blocked, and this is a fact. You had me blocked where I couldn't message you, and I wanted to message you personally, back and forth. So I was given two choices. Was to create a separate channel in the Discord, give you a separately created role just so I could message you. And I thought, nah. He took the effort to make sure that I couldn't message him personally, so I'm not going to create a channel to message you personally. I posted it so every host in the squad productions team can see it. And it's still there. You messaged BB and said that you seen my message and wanted to have a VC whether I wanted to or not. And it said clear as day in that message that I would be willing to join. Just expect some truths. And this is where I proved your weeks-long lie to be just that, a lie. You apologized, said everything was fine. And I don't want to say your handler was there, but I'm starting to think maybe he was. We talked. I said I was getting off. There was a good night from everybody. I get up today, I go about my adult business, and then I do my YouTube business, and then I get a message. That's a picture of you leaving the squad. So when you say nobody forced you to leave, I say you're full of shit. And I'm not going to be nice to you about it. I told you from the very beginning, I had your back. You have fucked me over one too many times now. I don't have your back. I accepted your apology for causing and facilitating this problem. I accepted your apology, but you do not have my trust. I don't trust you. I don't trust a word you say. If you could tell me, you could share a screen and your hair be on fire, and I wouldn't believe it. It's sad that it has to be this way, Tyler, and I know. And I don't want to hear that you're in the wrong mindset or you have a learning disability, because everybody on this planet has a learning disability. That's why nobody's perfect. But to use it as a crutch and to abuse the trust of the people that spent more time defending you than you spent defending yourself, I think you need to look in a mirror. Ask yourself, what did you do wrong? And if you can't answer yourself in 10 seconds, then you got a bigger problem with the rest of your life. I had asked you, and I believe, BB, you might have been there this morning when I asked him. I said, am I supposed to talk to you like we're drinking, drinking milk? Drinking soda? or drinking beer.
Yeah, it was something of that nature.
And you said, talk to you like you're drinking soda. And I said, how old are you? And you said how old you were. And I'm like, but you're an adult. So I can't talk to you like an adult because that's what I'm going to do. Unfortunately, when I was born, I had nutsack. And it only got bigger the older I got. So I can't help somebody else's problem. And these two people that are in this chat with us right now, or in this chat with me right now, have done more for you. I'm amazed Hunter here don't have gray hair in his beard from getting 15 messages a day about a logo and a theme song.
He does. He has a filter turned on to cut out the grays.
Yeah.
You know, and then
He's
you have BB who, just like me, went to bat for you on way too many occasions. We offered to help you get better at podcasts, put you in different podcasts as co-host, so that you could see how they run it, so you could do it yourself. You know,
Incoming.
you can walk the dog, brother. It just irritates me
holla.
that this happens. This shouldn't be a thing now or ever. And like BB said, you know, in order for you to be brought back into the squad productions team at all, you're going to have to talk with both of us, and then it'll be brought up to a vote. I'm telling you now, you better come with flowers, beer, baby oil. I mean, you bring whatever you need to try to kiss my ass, because I don't trust you. What's up, Paul E?
What's up, y'all?
Jimmy said it good.
Up.
Jimmy said at some point, a spade is a spade. We have gone to bat too many times to just keep crossing the line.
True.
Like, that's coming from somebody that is involved and keeps his nose to the grindstone and is only worried about aftermath. Doesn't worry much about the other drama. He focuses on the Delta BB and he focuses on the two drunks. So
I mean, you got to think of it like this: you can only help a person build a foundation, and what they choose to do with that, that's on them. You can't hold their hand the entire way through. At some point, you got to let go. You know.
So I know that he was coerced on this situation. I don't have facts to 100% back it up, but I can tell you just off of speculation that when conversations are occurring, that there's a reoccurring denominator. There's a reoccurring factor that is always involved, and that reoccurring factor doesn't have any input. They're just a mute. They're just taking in. Oh. Okay. So Tyler, I mean, to be honest, I really don't want to be unbanned. I'll just talk to my other friends. To be honest. Well, to be honest,
once they stab you in the back, don't come talk to us. To be honest.
To be honest, I don't even know what to fucking say, because the "to be honest" thing fucking kills me every time it's said. I mean, well, I mean, to be honest, I'll just talk to my other friends. To be honest, man, there's not a lot of fucking honesty going on though. That's what kills me. There's so much.
At least he's saying honest.
There's so much of the "to be honest," but there's not much honesty actually going on. For someone that's
the hardest,
to be honest,
the hardest part for me is now that we're at that point in this conversation. I mean, to be honest, why don't we just cover it? Right? Like, some of your friends aren't your friends, and I know who's manipulating you. BB knows, and I'm sure Hunter knows, and if Paulie ever gets out from under the fucking rock, he could probably see it too. All you have to do is wait till something happens and scroll over certain Discords, and you can see who's always in VCs together.
Paulie already knows.
So let's just call a spade a spade. It's in the song. You might have the ace, but we got the trump card. We have the facts. you take that for what it's worth. I'm not stupid. Nobody in this VC is stupid, and I'm sure nobody listening is stupid. So you take your DOJ Signal 4, or whatever ripoff of it is, and you make. I hope that you can grow your YouTube and make yourself something. But don't do it at the expense of us, because we're not going to, or I guess we kind of are doing it at your expense, but it's only because you provided us this content. We weren't going to do this.
We had something completely other planned.
Oh, yeah, we were going to rock some more shitting on other podcasts, like our other shows. That's what we were going to do. But over the course of this week, you know, you left us no choice. And then, and if you're to be honesting, let's be honest. What did you say this morning?
Incoming.
You can type it in the chat what you said, but I'm sure I'll say it before you get to type it because, one, there's a delay. But you said, and I'll quote you verbatim, you said that what happened over the course of the week was completely your fault. You apologized. I'm sorry, Hammy, I didn't mean to do that. I won't do it, or it won't happen again, is what you told me. So if you were that mad that you were willing to leave, you would have done it last Friday. You wouldn't have let this dog and pony show continue. You would have just bounced right after. But you didn't. I know you didn't, because you stayed in a voice chat, because I didn't go to bed. To be honest, I lied to you. I sat and watched just to see what would happen. And I know what happened. I mean, obviously I couldn't hear it because I wasn't in there, but you know, facts are facts. Again, like I said, when shit goes down, there's a common denominator. Well, BB said that, but there's, like I said, you guys are always in the same chat together. I'm not stupid. Nobody in here is stupid.
Like I said, though, too, that person is always a mute. Always. Doesn't have anything to say about it. Nope, everything's good. That person kisses ass when that person needs to kiss ass to show face. But I can tell you that this person that I'm talking about, as all of this has transpired throughout the week, was not only did Tyler leave the Discord today, but the person that's in question asked to be removed from being a squad member, that they felt no need to be a part of it anymore. Which, you know, that actually means you lose all insight of everything that's going, because you had the in, so you would have got to see anything that was being covered, being talked about specific people, and what was being covered on shows. You had the access to it, and then you wanted your access revoked. But I also feel like that is because they knew that their time was coming to an end and that shit was about to get real. And normally, what we've dealt with here lately, with the people that we've covered, when shit gets real, they're gone.
So, Decoy, what do you have to add to this whole debacle? Like, what? Give your thoughts, your opinions of what's going on, especially over the past month. You've been on the front lines.
We're just missing Timmy at this point.
You've been there while we had the conversation separately, and you've been in private conversations with us about it afterwards.
To be honest with you, I hate that, but it fits. I'm a little pissed. Actually, no, I'm more than just a little pissed. I'm extremely pissed, and the reason why is because we bend over backwards, time and time again, to try to help somebody, and it's like pissing in a fan. All you gonna do is just make yourself wet, and you're gonna stink later. And good example. Okay, Hunter, love what you did for the front porch. I'll say that right now.
But
I didn't ask for anything for the front porch. Hunter asked me for
No.
my theme song. I gave it to him. He kicked stuff out. No revisions needed. I'm happy with what I got. Okay. There's no reason to keep pounding somebody to get shit for free for no apparent reason. That kind of burned my cookies right there. Trying to help him out, I invited him to one episode of the front porch because there was something aviation involved. Okay. Didn't have to. Gave the olive branch to try to help him, to get him involved with being on a podcast, seeing how well he was going to do. He didn't know it was kind of a test from me as a host to see how well he could handle himself on an actual podcast. Also having him on the aftermath, it's just like a deer in the headlights in a way, because Timmy and I, we're sitting there bouncing stuff back and forth, and we're getting disco light from a TV set because he's watching American Idol or whatever on TV during the middle of a podcast. Sorry, I'm focused. No music, no nothing. I'm right there in the conversation, keeping up or trying to with Timmy. Because I mean, he can have a squirrel moment, and I really have squirrel moments. So we're a perfect, two people to run a podcast.
Well, I mean, when we put someone with you, Decoy, that is old enough to be your grandson, it's understandable.
Yeah, that is true, but I mean,
That's fucked.
there's just so much
Wow.
I can actually
Wow.
say in doing, trying to help somebody and not seeing them not want to take the help. And it's like I don't know how much more of a nerve I can have, because my nerves aren't made of steel anymore. I mean, shit, I gotta have Geritol in order to keep them going.
Yeah, I don't think he understands the whole appreciation thing, right? Like people, we are all doing this shit for free. So when you get somebody that's willing to do something for you and you abuse it and abuse it and abuse it, I don't know personally how Hunter didn't message him back saying, "Dude, I ain't making you nothing for a while."
I told Hunter that. I
It
told
was
Hunter.
actually me and BB told
did.
you in a private VC that don't worry about a logo for a podcast until you're getting close to that. Oh, here we go. Oh, yeah.
All right,
This is going to be great.
you're live on air.
What's going on?
What's up?
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out now too. Heard
Damn,
a lot
you're
of
loud.
stuff since I've heard quite a bit since I've been watching. So what's going on?
That's again what we're trying to figure out. I mean, we have a really good idea
It's just
of what's going
speculation.
on. Yeah, we can't. I can't show any kind of proof or anything. But like, what's the deal here?
You think that I'm responsible for him leaving?
Maybe not solely responsible, but I mean, so okay. So what happened for an hour or so after this morning when everything was fine? And what happened from last Friday? From last Friday to today. What happened in that?
Really?
Okay, but then why did he just all of a sudden randomly leave today?
I don't know. He asked me earlier. He said, "Here, I can get that message up too." He said, "I'm going to leave the squad probably. I'm doing it for my own terms, so I don't cause any more drama." I didn't answer for a good minute. Then he said, "Ace." I said, "What's up?" He said, "Did you see my DM?" I said, "That's up to you, man. Do whatever you think is best. I'm not going to tell you one way or another." And that's all I had to say on that. That's it.
All right, but can you see how you look guilty?
Why? Because I'm always talking with him.
But it's
'Cause I'm
always
always
around
in
the
DC with him.
but it's always around the same time shit happens. Like, you know what I mean? If somebody is always at the scene of a murder, you're
Well,
probably going to think that person was involved.
Fair enough.
so Ace,
But if
eh,
I would have left too, if I wanted him to leave, I would have left too.
just and it's not your fault, but so him saying, I'm gonna leave the squad so there's not any more drama or whatever. Literally, shit got squashed to end the drama that he created.
Okay. I mean, I get.
So
get
why
that.
would you? Like I said, it's not you. Why would you leave? If I was you, and it
Yeah,
was,
I
and
feel like y'all are
it-
putting this on me though. At the same
well,
time, I feel like y'all are blaming me for this
I think
as
they're
well.
trying to figure
You're
shit
putting
out.
me in that.
I mean, honestly, man, I
So
think it's just them trying to figure shit out.
at the
I mean, I
start, at the
guess.
start of it, we said literally what we have tonight is speculation.
Okay.
Like that's not just pinning the blame on you.
Well, that's
It's
why I want to
just
come in here. I want to clear everything up as well, just like you want to clear
which
it. I'm sorry for interrupting you. My bad. I'm sorry.
That's great. We're glad that you're here and that you want to cover it and get it all out in the open. If it would have been me, I would have been like, man, after all the drama that's happened and all the drama is squashed, you and Hammy are good.
Yeah.
Like all of it's good.
And that's why,
Why-
I've stayed around.
No, well, no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about
Oh.
Tyler.
Okay.
I would have responded and been like, why? Like, yeah, when he messaged, I messaged him and I was like, why did you leave? What's going on now? Oh, I left so that I can do some thinking. So you have to leave a Discord to think? Like,
Oh no, I said what I said real quick. Like I've been busy all damn day.
I mean, I
Like,
get it.
I didn't have time to think about it. I just said, yeah, do whatever. I'm not gonna tell you one way or another. Do what you want to do. It's been a
Right,
fucking
now-
shit show of a day.
He looks
Oh,
he looks for so much assurance in everything that he does. In everything. It doesn't matter if it's you, Ace. It doesn't matter if it's Hunter. It doesn't matter if it's me, Decoy, whatever. He's always looking for assurance to say, hey, what do you think about this? Or, hey, should I do this? He wants to be told what to do.
Fair enough.
And I'm
Like, if we're being honest
there
about
is
it-
absolutely somebody, and it may not be you, but there is definitely somebody telling him, oh, I should do this. I can guarantee you he's not thinking of it on his own to say, oh, fuck these guys, I'm done. Like literally one of his comments tonight, which I can believe this was him because it said just like he would say it. I mean, to be honest, I really don't want to be unbanned. I'll just talk to my other friends, to be honest.
Think about it like this, okay? When I came back around, it was within less than a week that message was posted about, you know, what he sent privately to somebody that got sent out. You know what I'm talking about. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
Right.
I didn't know this guy from nothing. I went to bat for him. You were in that voice chat too, where I spent what was it, 2-3 hours?
Oh yeah.
With
all
this-
that time. Yeah.
Yeah, and I went to bat. I didn't know this guy. Then afterwards, and this is going to go in where I can't prove it because I didn't take pictures of it, but it's a fact. There was, what was it? You, Tyler, and Shadows constantly in voice chats, and then Tyler left the Discord. Then he came back. But he only came back after the whole Shadows situation. Right? And then it was you and Tyler and Goose constantly in a chat. And then we had the whole Goose thing. And then we had last Friday where a comment was made about you by Tyler that I found to be disrespectful. And I called Tyler out on it, and I had him apologize to you. It's kind of sad that I have to have these people apologize, that they don't automatically know right from wrong, but he apologized to you. And then over the course of the week, everybody told me that I was the bad guy, except for the people saying that I was the bad guy. I was being told third hand, second hand, fifth hand by people saying, oh, Hammy the bad guy, Hammy's the bad guy, he went too far. I defended you and him. All the while, you were there this morning when I shared, or I didn't share, I read off the messages where while I was arguing with this goof, Tyler's messaging me political speech. Right? And then I go to message Tyler privately, and he has me blocked. So I tried to message him using the Discord, like the Discord messaging system through the squad's Discord. Still couldn't do it. So I was given two options by BB: either create a channel, give him a role, and message him there, or do it in our host chat. You can't see the host chat because you left the being a member of the squad. So I made the post that I was going to send him personally. I sent that so all the hosts could see it. And then he messages BB and says that he'll be in a VC, but he doubts that I want to talk. And he was told that it said right in that message that I'd be willing to talk, but I'm going to come with more facts. And that's what I did. And again, there's that when somebody's constantly at the scene of every murder, you look at them like a suspect. Tyler jumped in a VC with me 4 o'clock this morning or whatever it was, and then you just jumped in. Right? So, like, there's that being in a voice chat thing with somebody constantly, that this is why you may not know it, but you're making yourself look bad, or at least making me think that you're associated with these decisions that he's making. I would hope to think that you're not, but I also hope that you can see how this doesn't look good for you.
Oh, I can definitely understand that for sure.
Especially after, I defended you in a couple arguments. I've went at you in a couple arguments.
Yeah.
And we both said not that long ago, I think it was whenever we had Goose in here. And it was like, just get the hell over it, right? Grow up, be a man, stop acting like a child. And it was the kicking Hammy out of the Discord thing. And I think BB was the one that said it. He said, well, kick him out, and then kick me out too. And then everybody in the chat said, then kick me out too. Like everybody was going to leave over it. There's a guilt by association. Tyler brought all this on himself. Like his own mouth did this to him. But the actions of other people you kind of start wondering, what's going on. And I don't know, since last Friday, if I'm even I'm blocked from sending you a message. I haven't even tried to message you. So I don't know.
I don't really have a reason to block you.
Well, either did he.
I'm
Like,
I'm wondering.
Good.
I'm wondering if he is still talking to Shadows, because Shadows had him
Well,
like really, really deep for that short stretch.
Question.
And like was said earlier, it would be something to say, hey, Tyler, bring your ass in here and explain yourself. But we're not going down that road with him no more. His time of talking is done. If he, like what was said, and he doesn't want to be on band, which is okay, because I probably wouldn't suggest it as a vote anyway. But politically, like in the way that we run the system here, we have to do things a certain way, and he just, boy oh boy, it's not good.
Ace has a follower in the comment section. Oh, Timmy said, y'all leave my boy Ace alone.
No, but I definitely understand like what you're getting at. I'm always in VC. I was always in VC with Shadows. I was also always in VC with Goose. I'm always NVC with everyone. Like I can't help it.
No, but I think
no, I
problems,
get your point on that for sure. But
like it just seems like
yesterday, I saw
problems seem to
Tyler-
find you.
That's why I said.
yeah,
that's why I said.
apparently.
That's why I said we're not
Yeah.
accusing. It's just speculation.
Yeah, I'd
That's
say
what
get-
it is.
mm,
It's
I think a little
speculation.
different.
It's
That's why I had to
speculation.
jump in here because I wanted to get everything cleared up. You have any questions? Ask me. Go far away. You know, like
So you're no longer leaving it up to speculation. You're cutting the speculation out. That's what you're doing.
You're defending yourself. I mean, that's what they're saying. That's what you want. They just
Yeah.
hear your side of it. And that's what they're trying to get at too.
no, I
They're not trying to accuse you. They just want to hear your side of it.
I think the most important part of what we do on this podcast, or even what I do in my life, is you get to the bottom of something, and that's, you got to take, first off, I have to take things that aren't fact and go with them until you find the fact, right?
Right.
And it's hard to prove somebody's innocence or guilt without that person. That's why you're here to do that. I'm right now. I will put the gavel down. Tyler is guilty of manipulation, if nothing else. He has found a way to manipulate so many people into helping him, trusting him, defending him. And I'm not saying, because I know you're friends with him, I'm not saying it to persuade your friend, like, I don't know what the word is there, your friendship with him.
Ace watched it. Ace watched it happen with Tyler's Discord when I got banned out of it for pretty much knowing that whatever, I can't even remember exactly what it was. It was when he was talking about offing himself, fucking ending his Minecraft world.
No.
And I was banned from his Discord by somebody that didn't have all of the facts, and then I go and talk to that person and get all of the facts.
And that's what it takes, right? That's what adults do. But you can't talk to somebody and then have them run away from you and then don't think that they did something wrong. Like, it's like the fact that you came in here, that's a good thing, because I was going to talk about this with or without you here. I'd rather say it to you, because that's gives you a chance to not type it but say it. And I don't think anybody with a brain bigger than a squirrel's can look at this situation and go, well, he didn't fuck that up, because that's clearly what happened, right? Is we did everything we could to help him. We let him back. We defended him.
All right.
We did all this shit. I even, like I said, came to your defense last week when he said, quote, that you sent him a dick pic. I said, that's not, you better apologize, that's not appropriate, and he apologized.
So back up a little bit there. If I'm right, because Hunter can vouch for this, and Ace was in and out, because I've asked Ace about it.
I was in and out. That whole freaking conversation.
Hunter and I were watching YouTube on the TV here in the office, and I didn't even have my headphones on. During a lot of it, I came in on the dick pic thing, but what was the context with the dick pic thing? Like, what brought that up? Do you know? Do you remember, Hammy? What brought the dick pic?
Yeah,
up?
There was nothing that brought it up. It was basically like
it was a normal Tyler random spurt.
Just out of nowhere, like, a walking fart is what it was. Like, just, and there it was. Like, there was no reason.
Just random.
Yeah, he just said it. Oh, Ace just sent me a dick pic. And I'm like, what? That's not fucking, even if he did, what are you saying that for? Like, I care. Like, I asked you, did you get a dick pic lately?
No.
So let me explain. So we fuck around all the time with just shit like to be funny with, but like we get at feet pics, BB. We say like, oh, we send feet pics to BB all the time, but we don't go as far as like oh, I got a dick pic from him. You know, like that's a little, far. That's too much.
Well, no, I see what you're saying, but it's one thing to like with your friends like to say that, right? Like when you're just messing around, but when you're talking in a VC with people you don't even know,
With like
the last thing you
I think
do,
there were like 8 to 10 people inside of that VC.
you just don't drop.
it was
I
a
just
lot.
got a dick pic from Ace. That's not what you do.
Right.
Okay, so I was making sure there wasn't any other context behind it because I was lost when I asked Ace about it. He was lost. Hunter wasn't in there, but
I was lost when you tried to explain it to me. I was like, what?
I thought that I had missed something somewhere in there. I'm sure Ace probably thought he
I
missed
think
something.
I think I missed over half of the entire conversation that was in that VC.
But okay, that explains the dick pic thing. That has been a proven fact that anytime we've been live before and Tyler just comes into a VC, oh hey, I lost my job today. What made you think that like we're in the middle of doing something specific to just randomly bring up something that makes no fucking sense or is not pertinent to any conversation that's being had? So I could absolutely 100% believe that came out of his mouth for no fucking reason.
Here's why I know it was a shock, because it pissed me off. If it would have been, there would have been a build to it that I would have like seen it coming or knew it was something weird was about to happen. I'd have been like, all right, that wasn't right, but I see where you're coming from.
When you got pissed off is when I started listening again, because I was like, I was like this. Me and Hunter are watching TV, and then you start, or actually, I was like this. So I had my headphones almost off of both ears, and then I hear you getting upset. I'm like, hold the fuck on, what's going on here? And Hunter's like, I'm going to bed. I'm like, I'm diving back into this shit. What the fuck's going on here? And if you remember, Hammy, I was like, you had made him apologize, but I was like, no, it needs to be like, you need to tell him what you're apologizing for. Which was in my way of trying to actually get him to backtrack a little bit. I was trying to get him to backtrack a little bit to figure out what the fuck was actually he's apologizing for and why.
Oh, I remember that. You need to apologize for what you said. Oh, figures.
Sounds about right.
I just like there's times in conversations where,
hence why the name of this episode is Exposed, Explicit, and Too Far.
Yeah, because apparently I went too far while he made an explicit comment about you exposing something to him.
Thank you for getting the reference. God, had to be there.
And I went too far. How did I go too far? I'm always the bad guy. That's why I firmly believe that there is still, that goose in the shadows just spreading it, because those two can't fucking stand me. And that's good, because that just means that if there's two people in need of help, they won't be asking me.
I don't have anything bad per se to say about the person that runs the Discord that we're in, but just out of curiosity, was there a rule inside of that Discord that had to do with any type of sexual content or sexually explicit things? Was there any type of rule inside of that? And this is pretty much me asking Ace. Is there a rule inside? Is there a rule inside of that? I'm not going to name him. I'm not going to drop.
Okay, all right.
Is there a rule about sexually explicit things?
I'm gonna do it.
Don't name drop. Don't name drop. We're not doing it. I ain't got no beef. We ain't got no beef with the guy. I mean, you got beef with the guy, but
okay.
Yeah, and I'm fixing to make a hamburger out of it too. Like I want to so bad. Just
that
because.
was my next question is what Discord, but I'm pretty sure I got it now.
Yeah, I think I gathered it also, partially.
Yeah, I know who it is. I thought he was gonna say hot dog instead of a hamburger.
Probably. That's. I was going more for that too.
I don't know. Y'all fucking lost me now. You left me at the last food cart. What the hell happened here?
all I know is I heard tacos.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yep. Now I'm fucking. Hold on, pork chops are done.
Wait, are you at home
No, I'm on my plane.
making pork chops?
Yeah, what you do on Air Force One? Because I'm pretty sure I can say that here.
MAGA.
Wait,
MAGA.
no, you're not on Air Force One. You're on Air Force None.
Right now I'm at desk.
Oh.
Right now I'm at Desk Force One,
Yeah, that's what I thought.
and I'm really so badly want to drop this nuke, but can't. I'm being told I'm not allowed to push the button.
I guess Timmy's at the pie food court. What kind of
Big
pie?
pie.
My favorite pie is key lime pie. What's your favorite? kind of pie?
Poontang pie.
Ooh.
Little
Poutine.
pussy pie.
Poutine's your favorite pie?
Ooh, dang, there it is.
Hey, Polly, what's your
Jesus.
favorite kind of pie? Mine's key lime pie.
I'm not a fan of pie at all, really.
Not a pie guy.
What?
Not a pie. I'm not a pie guy much myself.
The
You guys
hell?
them cream filled eclairs.
Yeah, that's
That's not it.
yeah,
See,
that's
no,
why
see?
his ass has 2 kids. He likes them cream pies.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
Anyway, we
Good
got
God,
off we got
this
off at the
is
wrong exit. Let's go
not-
back to this rule.
Yeah, I was letting him gather that. Golly, we're talking about pie here. I want to know everyone's favorite pie. We got. Hold on, while we talk about pie and Ace is looking for that, I'm gonna send y'all guys to the ad break. But before I send you guys to the ad break, don't forget to like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. And here's your ad
If
break.
not, I'm covering you on next week.
Lights on camera burning bright. Another wild ride starts tonight. BB's calling out the play with Hunter laughing all the way. Hammy's got that crazy spark. Boogie bringing truth in the dark. Taters talking from the porch again. Decoys theories never end. Timmy, Jess, Nick and Ty kicking doors and reaching high. Welcome to the squad, we don't hold back. Running full throttle down a twisted track. From two drunks to aftermath, we speak our minds and blaze our path. Unfiltered truth, no disguise, mysteries lurk beneath the sky.
We're back live, guys. Hopefully you guys like that ad break. I'm pretty sure I updated the ad break. I did update it last week, didn't I, Hammy?
I don't know. I don't remember. But if it ended with the salute to service, then it's the updated one.
It didn't end with it. It ended with us.
Well, salute to service might be in there somewhere. If it wasn't, then
I might
His
not.
bad.
I might not have the updated logo.
I don't think
or
he.
the
I don't
updated-
think he did. I have the stream
Well-
pulled up on my phone. I don't think it was on
So
there. I
be-
don't remember seeing it.
And that
So baby, you got to call it out. You got to give the timestamp for them.
There you go.
salute. I'm pretty sure Hammy had us last. I'm pretty sure he went Saturdays first, then Sunday.
Salute service was last.
Fuck. Did I not get the updated one?
It was in the post. I got it.
they're in the same order. They should have been in the same order they're listed on our schedule in the Discord.
Two drunks is like in the middle somewhere for some reason, or at the beginning.
Yeah.
Well, then maybe I did it backwards because you guys are every other week.
Maybe. Anyways, if Salute Service wasn't in there, y'all check them out tomorrow night, 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. And then come on over to Two Drunks in a Bottle. It's BB's 30th birthday bash.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
We're
I'll be
letting
ready.
everybody
Drinking the
they're
wine
gonna-
coolers.
we're letting
He's gonna. Yep. He's
we're-
gonna just let it fly.
we're letting everybody come in tomorrow.
Oh yeah, dog.
Great.
There
It's
you
gonna be
go.
a patio party.
Who is commented under Squad Productions? What's going on, guys? I'm assuming that's Tater.
That's
Tater.
gotta be
I'm
I was
pretty
gonna say you
sure
do it
that's
all the
Tater.
time, BB.
I do, but I'm pretty sure that's
Some-
Tater.
So
I
somebody
don't
must
think
have
you
told him
ever
we're
used
talking
your
about Salute the
channel.
Service.
It was Tater. I don't use my other channel. It's not on my phone.
You can't go on somebody else though for using it.
I mean, you're right.
You-
Tater,
you-
come on.
Anyway,
Come on.
anyway,
Come on, Tater. Come on into VC. Join the
Gentlemen.
party.
gentlemen.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
I do not have all night to be here. I have to get some sleep.
Hold on. Before you go, hold on.
Go ahead, go ahead.
You answered the question
No.
while we were in an ad break. So I think it's only fair that it gets answered while we're not.
Yeah, we got to finish this.
With the rule. Is it against the rule in that Discord to talk about sexually explicit comments?
BB said technically doesn't fall under that.
What?
A sent me the rule, and the rule was the only rule that could even go close to any type of sexually explicit sexual conduct, anything, is no racism, homophobia, transphobia, etc.
All right.
Okay,
So-
but here's the
So
criticism.
what got me
Here's
banned
one-
was the they them thing.
But
All
here's
right,
the
but
curveball.
still, it's still
Is it against the TOC for Discord though?
No.
No.
Or yes.
no.
The dick pic thing,
Well,
yes.
it's not. Well, yes,
Yeah,
that
that is-
yeah.
That is against TOS.
Isn't that homophobia too? Another man saying he got a dick pic from another man?
I would
Like-
say so. I would say so. Yes.
Kind of.
It-
I would
like,
say
that's
yes.
argument.
No, I would say yes.
It's definitely sexually in nature.
in a non-joking manner.
No,
I definitely
you
think
did
yes.
it, though.
Oh my
yes.
God, Polly, why are you so fucking loud? Stop screaming.
That one's gonna be an argument on
Hey,
that one.
he
But
hasn't been here
yeah,
in a while. He has
so-
to be heard.
I don't. It would only be homophobia if the person knew the sexuality of the other person.
True. Which
Okay, but
I'm
what if
assuming-
I was
yeah,
offended by it?
True. Good point.
That is
But,
true.
but they also know each other enough to know the sexuality.
I mean,
of the
you
other person,
you are a homo, so I can see how you would be offended by it.
Jesus.
But no, this makes no sense. Like, to me, in my brain, I could talk about getting dick pics and tit pics all day long, and that's okay, apparently. But if you say 4 letters, just 4, and they're all capital.
And it wasn't even a political statement when it was. when
Yeah,
it
I
was
wasn't
said.
even making a political statement. I get sent, rule section D/1.25A of the my Discord's penal code. No political speech. Well, I didn't say nothing fucking political until you sent me a message
Anal.
about saying something political. And then bam, I was kicked out. I was like, all right, whatever.
Well,
I didn't plan on staying anyway, so he just made it easier. I didn't have to click 2 buttons.
I went down with you, brother. I went down with you. You got banned, and I was like, did he just get banned? Am I gonna get banned?
Yeah, that happened. I'll be right back. I'll still be listening.
All right, Ace. Do you have any opinions on the Tyler situation at all? How do you feel about him leaving? I know you gave him your message. He's still listening.
I mean,
He's
I
still
get, like,
commenting.
at the end of the day, I mean, yes, it's his decision. Yes, you guys helped him. I think it's a little messed up. You guys have helped him as the best that you have could. Blah, blah, blah. I can't speak. The best that you could have. Jesus, it's been a long day. You guys have helped him with pretty much everything.
I mean, we were still letting him get airtime and putting him on podcasts and letting him come in when we didn't have to. We could have just given up on the guy.
yeah, we're giving him his
we
experience.
should have given up on the guy the first time. And
Look,
but
like
you know how
he's a friend.
you
He's
know
one of-
how I am.
I think that when he thinks about it, I don't think he actually thinks of how much that you guys have done for him when he made the decision, though.
That's
I don't
why
think
we're
that
so
really
pissed
came to
off.
mind.
That's why we're so pissed off.
I
is
mean,
that
I can understand that. I
So
do.
much time, so much effort has gone into this.
Like, if you've done like everything you've done for him to me, and I just leave one day, it's just, or if I helped in something like that, and they just leave, it's just, well, fuck me, right?
Yeah, it'll piss you off. Yeah.
I guess. Fuck it.
like it's been said, we don't get paid to do this. We're doing this for fun. But some of us do put in a lot of time and effort
Yeah. for sure.
into it to make sure that everyone has a good time, shows are going good. Like, you know, Hunter does all of the intros. We do the logos together, and then we're all behind the scenes. I'm sure most of us in this VC watch just about every single show that airs.
I mean,
I try to watch most of them. I really try.
Well,
like just
like I
so
can't,
That
I
goes
can't
back to
comment because
Decoy.
I watch it the next day usually, but I still watch them.
it goes back to like what Decoy was saying earlier, how he had a certain topic, was like, hey, let me invite him over. This might, entertain him, and he'd be able to jump in to help him out. And it's like, if it doesn't go too well, it's like, I tried. That's all you can do.
I'd put
Like,
him
personally,
I put him on Aftermath.
Oh.
I put him
My bad.
on Aftermath specifically because that is a top running show under Squad Productions. Put you on one of the top running shows and said, "Here you go. They'll help you out." These guys have more patience than I have patience to deal with you.
You got patience?
Some.
I personally,
Very
I feel
little.
like I feel like a prostitute.
Maybe
He-
like a
right.
1 out of 10.
Like I did everything I could to help this guy just
don't-
to get fucked in the end.
He wanted to come on Unfiltered and co-host as a third on Unfiltered. And
Oh,
there is nobody in our universe.
Oh, no.
There's nobody inside of our universe that can hit a home run and bat with us. And it's not to pat myself on the back. It's not to pat Hammy on the back. We talk about some shit that a lot of people can't fucking follow and be able to keep up with.
The thing with y'all is y'all have attitude. I mean, that might not be the right word, but I mean, y'all have that spark to where y'all don't care. Y'all don't give a
They-
fuck.
they-
And
they-
that's what
sure.
y'all need in that.
They have
There
to
is
fuck
none
around
of
and
that
find
in
out
Tyler.
attitude.
No.
I'm glad
That's
that
it.
I'm glad that Jacob commented. What's going on, Jacob? Not much. Covering Tyler, unfortunately.
For the last time, may I add.
Last time. He's left us yet again. For some bullshit. For some drama that actually wasn't even. He created the drama. But it is what it is. If you'd like to hop in VC and give your opinion, or I know you were friends with Tyler, you want to give insight, feel free. But
I guess Ace has to go lay on a pillow, so we might as well let him go unless there's anybody else got anything to throw at him. No?
do
All
what?
right, well.
Yeah, I'm not important.
So I do. I
Yes.
do.
No.
What are your thoughts on this podcast, Unfiltered? Do you think that the topics that they cover, not just this episode, but do you think they're fair and they give basically a trial to where people are able to come in and dispute it fairly?
They aight. No, yeah.
Wow.
I think we're pretty fair.
That's
Yeah.
all he's got. That's all he's got.
I mean,
that was his thoughts. I was wondering to hear it.
I mean, he didn't even answer Hunter's whole question. Hunter said about they run it to where they'll give you a trial. They'll put you on in the fucking case. We're the fucking judge, jury, executioner.
I mean, I didn't say all that.
And they
I
bring-
will
they
carry those.
bring
I
the
think y'all are more than
They
fair.
bring facts.
You know,
They bring the
You
facts.
guys are
That's
more
all
than
there is
fair.
to it. That's the end of it right there. They bring the
I'll
facts.
accept the class.
That's all you need.
I got you, Jacob. We could talk separately after all of this. Is what it is,
Well,
man.
At the end of the day, all that matters is we aight.
We
Yeah.
alright.
There you go.
We
Yeah,
alright.
We gonna be
there you
aight.
go.
as long as y'all are alright.
All right, Hammy.
Yeah.
Hammy, make your silhouette fist bump.
I can't. Hold on.
You
It's gonna
got to
take me a
time it
couple
just
days.
right.
Go-
Damn it, you got it. Yep, hold up. There it is. Oh, Nope.
Damn
Almost.
it.
Oh, nope.
Oh, fuck.
Yep.
That's
sure.
me doing an impression of my cousin Ronald Trump.
Yeah.
It was like Mysteries of Underworld. The Hammy Hands is what you call it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's starting to become
You
a
got-
thing
you-
now, isn't it? Like
Right.
everybody's
Yeah.
saying it.
Yeah.
The hammy hands. Like I got spirit
Hands.
fingers or something.
I will see y'all in the next one. You guys have a wonderful night. Have a fucking fantastic birthday tomorrow, you beautiful man.
My birthday's not
But you got
actually. My birthday's not actually
Whatever.
tomorrow. My birthday's
Don't
actually
care.
Monday.
don't care. Don't care. Still,
Oh.
do whatever you're doing then.
Yeah, I get drunk.
As long as I'm gonna say happy
all
birthday,
day
I don't care.
Have a life.
You
Yeah.
don't get one on Monday.
Drunk all
All
day
right.
Monday.
All right.
I.
Closer to be 1 year closer to
Alright.
that. 1 year closer to the
Alright.
Geritol. There you
Aight.
go. You're fine.
Aight. Aight.
Yeah.
I.
Aight.
I.
I. Man. Or I do. I
So
do.
what do you think of the clown pictures that they did of us?
Oh wow, you're a dick, dude. You are a. First off, that's a low blow. You just tried to hammy somebody.
Hammy,
was dirty.
Hammy, it's okay because you know what? Is BB turning 21 finally? No, BB's fucking turning 30, and feel every
Still a young
fucking day. Feel every fucking day of it.
It's aight.
Fuck off.
Oh shit! Am I still here?
Yeah. Here, be gone. Bye.
Here, yeah. Just throw me. Throw me out.
Yeah, block,
Just
block,
ban them.
block,
Well, excuse me.
block,
Just
Block.
ban them.
block.
Ah.
Ban,
Oh, wait, I found the mute
ban,
button. Hold on.
There it is.
This is like flushing Nemo, right?
So-
right.
Hammy.
Oh.
We've
I'm
got
here.
we've got anywhere from 20 minutes to 45 minutes left. Depending if we're going an hour and a half or if we're going 2 hours. I'm glad that he brought up what did you think about them making the clown picture? Because what better way
Uh-oh.
than to have fucking Aftermath's grandpa here and to actually get to talk to him live about his bullshit antics.
Oh no. You see, and you did this to yourself, Decoy. Yourself.
Oh,
You not only brought the bullet, you took the gun out of our hand, put the bullet in the gun, put it in the chamber, and handed it back. And now
that's no
BB's ready to
problem.
fire in the hole with it.
You
I-
noticed they didn't talk.
Liar's Bar.
You
I
kn-
played Liar's Bar with BB before. I know
Yeah.
what Russian roulette's like.
You noticed they didn't bring up Unfiltered much. Their little shot with Unfiltered was they're joining. They don't know what they're going to talk about because we already covered it, and then back to the credits, and then back to the show. That was their little spurt because they thought that was cool. Fucking losers. But now this is where shit gets wild. They say, okay, we're going to turn our attention away from Unfiltered and we're going to just still talk about BB, but we're going to do it on Two Drunks. And since since the Two Drunks said that they get to come up with the punishments, we're going to give them a punishment. And they wouldn't play with a Ouija board. So we're going to make them fucking take 3. Now, the thing with their punishment is
Hold on, are you issuing out a punishment right now?
No, they issued out a punishment to Two Drunks. Aftermath did.
For what?
Apparently they issued out a punishment about a Ouija board.
Yeah.
And I refuse to do it. A Ouija board is not coming in this fucking house.
No. I'm
playing
saying,
with fucking spirits.
what was the punishment for? Like, what did you do to deserve a punishment?
Actually, that's a
Good
that's a
question.
good point.
That's a Timmy question, and Timmy's in the chat.
Because last I thought anyhow,
Oh, wait, there
You
it
have to
is.
deserve a
In the
punishment.
no, that this week's
Hey.
punishment was supposed to be issued out by Jess to Nick, is what I was under the
Yeah.
impression of.
You
You
and,
responded.
for
It's
the
in the comments.
and Jess passed. She didn't want to give him a punishment. She passed. She said he didn't need one, that you and I had already given the spaghetti Lady and the Tramp punishment, and that was it.
Oh, that wasn't a punishment. That was just for my pure entertainment.
I
So
was say you're reading the comment, right?
Timmy said, "Oh, we figured that's all that was needed. Your shit was weak."
I think that is what they came up with. They didn't like the episode.
Last hour I checked, our song was a little more in depth. Our AI pictures were pretty spot on. Decoy's missing half of his teeth, and I gave him a full set. And Timmy, we made it to where there's actually a mouth underneath that fucking face mask that you have that you call a beard. So I mean,
Safety first.
There you go.
You got to keep the vagina spiders out of your mouth somehow. Throw that beard up there.
But yeah, I forget what happened with the punishment, like what it was for, but I do remember that it was the replacement from the Ouija board was to do 3 very strong drinks. And I was on that episode in the comments, and I know I mentioned one of my drinks, which was the AMF, and that may have spawned the punishment that was now, but I gave that my drink of choice, and he was like, "That's what y'all should do. Y'all should do y'all's 3 strongest drinks," and I even clipped it. It's in the channel for that punishment. But I mean,
All right,
to me, that's not a bad punishment. I told him I was like, "I'm down if BB's down. We'll come up with
water,
BB already
ice
gave me
water,
one
and a
drink."
slushie.
So
No.
this is actually being shown live. Jacob is in our Unfiltered live chat, not YouTube side, but Discord side, and said, "Oh shit, oh fuck, I forgot we still had those from Tyler's test, to where I was like, Bill likes wieners. Tom Brady's the best QB."
Yeah.
All that's still in
trying
there.
to help the guy, because just so everybody in this chat and everybody listening is aware, we were going to run Tyler through dry runs of a live stream where we were going to get squad members.
We did it
to
multiple
sit in
times.
to sit in the VC with us and just go mute and only type in the chat, so he could still run a fake podcast, like a mock-up podcast, and answer questions that were coming in as if they were a live stream. So we did way too much for this guy. I kind of interrupted you there, but
so Jacob said all we did was care what the fuck, and then he posted, and I'm assuming this is out of Tyler's Discord, I'm gonna leave Station 1 because I feel like nobody gives a freak about me, to be honest. That's literally all we did. Don't know what Station 1 is. I'm assuming it's a 5M server, but kind of shitty. All that people have done is care for the fucking man, and he's like, "Fuck it, nobody cares about me." This is where I was getting. This is where I was getting at the beginning of this, to where you use a crutch of having a disability because you know people are going to feel bad. You know they're going to watch what they say. They're going to treat you different. A lot of people with disabilities that I've met don't want to be treated differently. They want to be treated just like everyone else. But then
I'm telling you what, let's make a fucking rule real quick where TBH is not allowed in the chat. And if anybody from the squad puts TBH in the chat, they got to do a punishment.
Timmy's doing it on purpose.
Oh, I know. I'm just, you know.
No, we need to go Kenny. Whenever somebody says, to be fair or to be honest, everybody just start doing it one after another.
So you know what?
Yeah.
Unfiltered's putting that time out on y'all's fucking punishment. I'm telling you that because Timmy just said I'd have to go back and look at what the initial reason was. To be honest, fuck off, bro, because you're not going to be able to come up with a reason for it. So y'all's punishment is a null and void.
Well, I actually want to do the AMF. Like that's
I kind of want to do their punishment,
plus I haven't had the home marker in years.
but their punishment equals fucking money. And why make it a punishment when we're willing to do it for fucking free and it not be a punishment?
I was about
So
to say,
just call it just to do it.
a
We'll throw 'em off.
punishment
Be like,
usually
this is a punishment. This is our treat.
Guess what? We'll call it an episode. That's what we'll fucking
I'm
call
saying,
it.
yeah, but
it's
a
our treat.
punishment is not supposed to be something you enjoy. Like when you were a kid, your mom didn't say, "Hey, BB, now you shouldn't have told the teacher fuck you, but come on, I'm gonna teach you a lesson. We're gonna go get some ice cream, okay? You just
I would have learned my lessons
So-
well.
oh, I'd have been
The
kicked out of
way I
school
see
right away.
this-
I'd have been like, hey, this little prick said fuck you like 13 times in a row to me. And for some reason, he's gaining weight every time he comes in here. I'm not sure what's happening, but
Timmy, I can disagree with your comment of I didn't change how I talked to him. I talked the same way to my coworkers. Everybody talked to him differently. Everybody. Anytime he was on air, he was treated differently than if anyone else would have been in there. I seen it on the front porch. I seen it on Aftermath. Shit, I seen it on fucking Two Drunks in a Bottle. We
They gave him
you
Put it-
your mic's breaking up, Hunter.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
So we gave him a chance. It wasn't the fact that we wanted to treat him differently. That wasn't the case at all. It was just we want to make sure that he understood. We want to make sure if we gave him a topic or something that he knew his role where he can jump back and talk with us. Because I mean, I know I did it on our podcast. I would kind of make little topics here and there, and you would cut me off and be like, "No, that's not how we do things." And I'm like, "Well, I'm trying to give him, a little bit safer route." But I mean, yeah, we gave him a chance, and I don't speak for every podcast. If anybody else wants to say anything on that, but for me, like I try to help him out.
Everybody tried to help him out. Everybody. Except for Polly.
all I know is out of this whole
I
situation,
can help myself, so
he is going to burn a bridge with everybody. He is going to screw everybody over at some point because he's going to say something. They're going to get mad at him, and he's going to run away. And then he's going to come back begging, and then it's going to rinse and repeat again. So, like I said in my message to him, and let me just get it so I can read it.
While you're
try to remember.
While you're getting that, Jacob, question. Do you tiptoe around Tyler? You and Tyler have been friends for a while now. Are there things that you watch that you know that might tick him, or that might just can you be yourself around Tyler and not feel judged? Literally, I can tell you this: you cannot trust Tyler. Tyler flat out told us last night that you cannot trust him. Hammy can vouch for this. He said, if you guys tell me something, I can't hold water, and I'm going to spill the beans to somebody else about what you said. Did he not say that, Hammy?
Oh yeah, no, 100%. And that's right around the same time when I told him that I accept his apology, but I don't trust him, and it's going to take a while for him to get my trust back.
So Jacob just threw in a comment. He said, "Nope, I tell him like it is."
Well, the fact that he still talks to you, Jacob, is absolutely amazing because we talked to him like he told me to talk to him, where I'm supposed to talk to him like we're old enough to drink soda and not be men. And he gets offended. So if you tell him like it is and he doesn't get offended by what you say, I would love you to tell me how it is that I'm supposed to. I mean, I don't plan on ever talking to the guy again. So I guess that's kind of a mute point at this point in life. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Just give me the soap, turn the water on. I wash my fucking hands with him.
So, Nico, we have you here. What is your experience like with, talking with Tyler? Like, do you feel like that you treat him a certain way that's different between all of us? Through
I
the
try not to.
podcast, of course.
I literally try not to. It's like I try to treat him like one of the members of the squad. I mean, we treat everybody the same. really crude in my castles. But you
And
know,
the reason why I
it's
asked
just
was because you have the aftermath and you have the front porch, so I wasn't sure which of course you had them both on for both those podcasts. But yeah, I just kind of want to get your opinion on it as well.
yeah. Well,
And
I mean, yeah, I try to keep the pod, like the front porch, more family friendly. But the aftermath, it's kind of like in between. It's
You
like
better not
half
fucking call
unfiltered.
that motherfucker NC-17. I swear to fucking God, I will jump through this computer screen and I will fucking smack you.
You can try, but I don't think you'll fit.
It
I
is
don't think I will let you see it.
fucking front porch is neither front porch or aftermath or NC-17.
I mean, front porch,
No,
he makes that as a statement. He doesn't want it to be.
yeah, but I mean, like
He
aftermath
called it
is,
NC-17 a couple weeks ago. Hammy was there for that shit.
I know he raised it up from what he
Yeah.
wanted it to be to where he wanted everyone included. I know
Yeah,
that.
it's rated R
Yeah.
so that I can get a couple of fucks out of it.
Yeah.
That's what
I
he
mean,
did. He
I mean,
made it rated R. He didn't make it to where I can make every single other word fuck.
Well, I mean, if you're going to be on it, I mean, he has to at that point.
I mean, Henny's been on there more times, I believe, and I
He
mean,
has.
and we've had decent conversations where not every word was shit, damn, fuck, or cunt.
Hey, watch your language on this podcast, sir. This is PG-12.
No, we're G.
Oh,
You can turn.
gangsta.
You can.
G-rated.
Yeah, this is G rated gangsta. Just like
Oh,
Hammy
okay.
said.
But I mean, aftermath is like a middle stone. Then you got the undead filtered here. That anything goes. We can wake up the freaking dead. And bring them. Oh no, wait, that's Mysteries of the Underworld. I'm getting my podcast mixed up now, man. I need more Geritol. But here, like, there is no filters. I mean, duh, it's unfiltered. So, but I try to treat, the podcast, what I'm on, is what my attitude is going to be. So I know, like, Mysteries of the Underworld is not like Aftermath or Unfiltered. So I have to get in that type of frame of mind when I'm on that actual show. Salute to Service is the same way. The front porch is the same way. So I have to get my mind in the right frame when I go into each and every show.
Yeah.
My mind to frame is the same for all the shows. Fuck y'all. That's my mindset.
It's now your mind is more like a squirrel trying to find the nut and don't know where it's at, and you don't know what the hell is going to come out of your mouth.
There you go.
I've got
There
a
you
kid.
go.
I've got a kid.
Got it.
I know where the nut's at.
I mean, I gotta agree with Decoy on this one. It's like each podcast has their own audience. This is the way to look at it.
It
So you got to
is.
cater to your audience.
That's the way it was
So
built.
I get that.
That's the way it was supposed to be. That's the way we all of us that are a part of the squad. That's how we envisioned it all to be. Is to have a show for everybody. You got your real, just unfiltered shows, plugging it. And the unfiltered shows being Aftermath, Two Drunks in a Bottle, Unfiltered. Your unfiltered shows. We don't give a fuck what we say. Actually, Aftermath, sorry, I gotta knock y'all down a pedestal because y'all watch your mouths. I don't know why. I'd like
Decoy, maybe.
I'd like an outsider's view. Polly, I felt like he was getting ready to say something. What is your outside view of the Tyler situation and how it's kind of transpired?
I mean, I don't know. I think that I think you guys obviously have done everything possible to try to help this guy. And it's, kind of a spit in the face at this point. That,
So
he just ups and leaves because he had to think about it, So I don't know.
Hunter's trying to
I-
figure out what the fuck I'm doing. Not once, not twice.
Oh yeah, he
but
left like 4
three
times.
fucking times. At least three
Three
times.
or four,
Yeah, exactly.
3 or 4 times
I
in the
mean,
last
yeah.
month.
But the final thing was that, you know, you guys tried to get him in on podcasts, like you're putting him in these things, and he just was like, "Fuck you guys, I'm out. Deuce is gone." Like, really? Like, that's fucking.
What
The
is your
fuck,
what
y'all?
it, what it, can you hop in VC, Jacob? Can you give your outside opinion in VC, or can you only do it in text? We'd prefer it over VC because we could actually hear your voice.
We appreciate you doing the comments for us, though. You're hitting us up right now.
Do appreciate that. Now I will read his last comment. I treat him like an adult. How he perceives what I tell him is on him, not me. I explain things more detailed to him, but I still give tough love. And I have been there for those conversations with Jacob. Hammy was there as well, to where Jacob does put things in a more detailed reasoning or whatever stance behind things that are being said, but still says it with heart.
Yeah, no, I mean, but at the same time, while I do it, I'm more of a direct person. But I don't just say something. I make sure after I say it, I'll be like, you know what I mean? Do you understand what I'm saying? I'll always say that
Right.
after if I'm talking to somebody that I'm not sure knows what I'm saying. That way, if there's a question, they can ask. And we
Or
spent so much time. It's this what pisses me off, and it's not that he left. I could care less. It's that I spent so much time of my life when I could have been doing something else.
Absolutely.
To try to help the guy, and then to basically
Just-
be, well, yeah, like I said earlier, I feel like a prostitute, right? Like I did everything I could over the course of a month to make him feel good, only for him to fuck me in the end.
I'll put it this way: is that Tyler, we cared for you when you become a part of the squad. Just the day that you hit that join button on the squad Discord, you are no longer just a member, even though that's what a lot of people have, or the member role. This is a fucking family. All of these guys in this VC can tell you we're a motherfucking family. We're brothers. And we got a couple of sisters here. But we're fucking bros. And we talk to each other like fucking brothers. A lot of us know a lot of personal shit about each other and their daily lives. This is a fucking family. So when you fuck one family member over, you fuck them all.
Fuck them all. That's right.
See, Jacob said he's on his way. Here's Jacob.
Yep, he's in the waiting room.
What's up, Jacob?
What's up?
How's it going, bro?
If that is your real name.
That's Jacob's real name.
You know.
BB can confirm it's my real name.
Well, mine's Hammy. Says so on my driver's license.
That's
I-
that's
I-
Bill. That's
your name
that's
is not
Bill.
Hammy, it's
and-
Slammy.
That's Bill.
Oh my. Oh my. Here
Flip
he
it.
goes.
That's-
Here he goes. Here, look, here he goes.
No,
Yep, yep,
no.
yep.
That's Bill, and
Here
he
he goes.
already at the very beginning of this podcast said his name was Bill.
I'm
So,
allowed to snitch on myself.
That's Bill. And next episode, it won't be Hammy Games. It'll be Bill.
He's a grown up. He can make his own choices.
Don't touch me there. That's my no-no square.
I'm still BB.
For now.
Jackson, real
I
quick,
guess I
What the
am whoever you say I am.
The fuck is your interjection? You ginger
What is
fuck.
what do you think you are, Eminem?
yeah, a little bit.
It better
I
rhyme.
do that.
Whatever the fuck you say better rhyme. Fucking
Well, he did
Eminem.
no. He just said I am
I don't know
whatever
about
you
that.
say I am. Isn't that part of an Eminem song?
Oh, you're talking
Yeah,
to
yeah.
you're talking to Jacob. Okay, my bad. I was talking to
I think
Hunter.
so.
Yeah, us gingers unite. So
Yeah. So Hammy brought in earlier that he was going to read off this message and stuff. I figured
Oh,
with
yeah.
Jacob
Oh,
here now, this might be a good
So-
time for him to read it off and Jacob give his opinion on it.
So, Jacob, you had brought. I'll read. I mean, PB, you could show it. I don't care if if it's put out there.
the one that you sent me.
Yeah, you could show it from the host channel. So when you joined this morning, Jacob, and you asked me what was going on, I basically told you some bullshit. Like everything that happened. I tried to sum it up as quick as I could because I was getting off the computer, or at least so I thought I was. But anyway, some shit happened last Friday. Blah blah blah. Fast forward to this morning. I tried to message Tyler, and I was blocked. I couldn't message him. So I said, okay. And then I tried to use the Discord to message him again, and it didn't work. And BB said, well, create a separate channel, give him a role, create a role that only he has, give it to him, do it that way. And I'm like, yeah, but if I do it that way, then it's just like messaging him. And since he told me basically he doesn't want a message from me, I'll post it where all the hosts of the podcast can see it. And so, BB, if you want to throw it up there, then
I already
you'll
did.
be able to. Okay, is it still there?
I'm
not.
Wait, you want Jacob to see it? My bad.
Yeah, so that way, you could see what it says.
I done it for the live stream.
I mean, they can pause it and read it too, I guess.
Yeah, like
Oh, if I do that, yep, that happens. Let me not do that.
Whoa.
Yeah, let me not do that.
We can hear ourselves 30,000 times.
echo.
All right, hang on. Let me change that to change stream.
oh Lord have mercy.
Wait, you did it again, didn't you?
No, you shouldn't be
Think-
able to this time.
Sorry, everybody. We just
Good,
went down
you're
a
good.
black hole there.
Yep.
That was our trippy moment. Y'all are welcome.
Yeah,
Yep.
I've learned to mute BB streams when he streams on Discord.
I think I see a search history.
Oh yeah.
That's kind of cool.
Jeez.
It's midget porn, but it's
That is midget wrestling.
no, it's midget clown porn.
Oh, so
I was
Torch
wondering, I
Log
thought it
is-
was my eyesight. I was like, why are they so far away? But okay.
It's not your
Oh.
eyesight; it's because they're so little.
Well,
Makes
I
sense.
have I'm rocking two 16-inch monitors, so hold on, let me zoom in.
I thought you were fixing to say you're rocking two 16-ounce cocks, because we were talking about midget clown porn. But
What's today, Friday?
yeah, don't get me excited. Wait, your cock grows on Fridays? to 16
Occasionally.
to 16 inches? What the fuck?
And it looks like a monitor.
Yeah.
Oh,
no. Whoa, bro. Go back-
Like a monitor or a monitor lizard? Because one way or another, I know if I got to be worried or scared.
I cannot read that.
All
Just
right.
don't send me no pictures.
So it says at Tyler Rocks, since you blocked me from messaging you, I have to put this here for others to see just to get a message across. Tyler, it has come to my attention that you think I went too far last Friday while in VC in another Discord. I want you to understand that you made an inappropriate comment concerning a dick pic, and I asked you to apologize for making a false statement. Please understand that that I, as well as others, have come to your defense on multiple occasions. I personally have done as much as I can to help you and make you better at conversing with others while live. I have also provided you with everything you asked me to, including my like, subscribe, and comment overlay for your videos. I just want to put this out here. That was a free overlay, and Amy only put that in because he knew Tyler would actually not use it. It was free. I want you to know that as of your recent change of opinion of me, you do not have permission to use that overlay anymore. I also want you to know that I will no longer offer any assistance to you in terms of podcast growth of development.
Well,
I think
it's
you
growth
are
or development, but
I think you are a well-meaning person who goes about things the wrong way, and I hope that you can find the help you need personally to overcome and grow as a human. In closing, I am willing to hear you out in VC. So this is that part. When he messaged me, he probably doesn't want to VC with me. I referenced that. In closing, I am willing to hear you out in VC if you would be willing, but understand that in doing so, you are subjecting yourself to more truths. So be prepared in that event. I have come to your defense too many times now for you to still act the way you do. Thank you, Hammy Games.
And we spent, I don't know, an hour in a chat this morning / last night or yesterday morning or whenever the hell it was.
It was.
And you remember when I left, I was like, all right, guys, I'm going to hop off. And everybody in that chat was like, all right, good night. I hopped off thinking, everything was good. So this is why right now this topic, or him at least, is the gift that keeps giving.
This will be the last time that Tyler is covered.
Yeah.
We have covered Tyler in some really positive lights. Really, really positive lights. One of those lights being, Jacob, when you banned me and called me a fuckstick. And then you talked to me and you were like, okay, whoa, that was fucked. And I was unbanned.
Right.
So we defended him with Asmodeus, who you know is an ass.
He is an ass.
Defended him with that. And in between all of these, Tyler has been there, left, been there, left, in the midst. Every time we put him in a positive light, he'd come back. Every time he would get butthurt over something, he'd leave. And then we'd put him back in a positive light because he would message one of us and be like, well, this is why I left. This person was doing this. And then we would cover that person. And then, boom.
Gone again.
So, at this point, we banned him. He's banned from our Discord, which, at this point, he says he doesn't care, that he has other friends that will support him and love him, and all of that stuff. We still care about that guy. We only want him to do well. Hammy even said it earlier in the podcast. If your YouTube grows successful, congratulations. We're happy for you. And it is what it is. But when you shit on so many people that are behind the scenes every day, talking to you, helping in your growth, trying to make you feel comfortable on camera, because he is super uncomfortable every time he goes live. You see here, we're not uncomfortable being live. None of us on this podcast are uncomfortable being live. We give zero fucks what we say, hence the name Unfiltered. But what is your opinion on the situation and from the outside standpoint?
Buckle up.
Oh, I'm buckled.
I am buckled.
So-
Dude,
So I'll put it this way, Jacob. You will not hurt our feelings.
Oh no, I'm not worried about hurting feelings.
If
No, I got the
like
ghost ring up
you
there, so
don't
I'm ready to go a second round.
you don't have to you do not have to sugarcoat the shit.
Don't hold it back. Don't hold it back.
There's no
Just
bars hold.
Let it fly.
If you feel a certain way about me or Hammy Games, you fucking tell us, and we'll talk about it.
We pretty well squashed that.
We're men.
That's what I thought too. I thought everything was
Yeah.
squashed, but apparently,
What is your outside
there's a
opinion?
little to be continued.
What is your outside opinion, though, Jacob?
So I'll go back as far as yesterday to what Hammy was talking about, us being in VC. Tyler sent me a message yesterday at 12:11 a.m. It says, okay, can I have you join a VC with us, please? I'm like, okay, where's he at? Well, I saw that he was in the VC with Hammy. I was like, okay, maybe they're just shooting the shit and they want somebody to hang out. Cool. And then he sent me like an invite to Signal for roleplay. I don't know what that is.
That's
And then he says, I need
that's
to talk to
Ace's
you
new,
about something.
That's Ace's new thing.
Oh, okay. He goes, I need to talk to you about something. Well, so I joined, and everything that Hammy had just explained was explained to me last night. And after having almost 24 hours to sit back and think, it's like, I love the dude to death, right? We've all defended him several times. And Hammy's feelings are valid. I would feel like a prostitute at the end of the day, too. But one thing I've noticed with Tyler is he overthinks things a lot. And I'm not saying this out of malice, Tyler, because I know you're watching. I just want you to understand something. If something bothers you, before you take it to the extreme like you have with this group, message somebody, talk to them about it before you make the ultimate decision to just leave. Because every action is going to have a reaction or a consequence. We don't know what happens in Tyler's head. I honestly feel like he blew it way out of proportion. Instead of saying, okay, this message got sent to me. Maybe I need to dial it back and understand it. Maybe fix it. He went nuclear.
So Jacob, not to throw you under the bus, and I'm not gonna tell your personal business, but you know about the dick pic thing?
I do not. No.
Okay, so Tyler, randomly, you know how he will join a VC and you might be in the middle of a conversation and he will blurt out what happened in his day or something of that nature. Normally it's like, I lost my job today. And you're in the middle of something. You're in the middle of a conversation with somebody, and the topic that he brings up has nothing to do with what is being talked about. So he made an accusation, or he made a false accusation that Ace sent him a dick pic, which automatically threw Ace under the microscope. And Ace, did you actually do this? And I brought up something that we can talk about afterwards. We're not going to talk about it live on air. But you know what I'm talking about. I confronted Ace about that. And you know what I'm talking about.
So I guess my question to you, Jacob, is when you were told about this whole situation that happened, what you found out last night, you weren't told the entire story, and I'm glad you didn't make some kind of lopsided decision or go off.
I thought that was the whole story.
Now, I mean, so we were just shooting the shit, literally Friday, just shooting the shit, and then they all went and joined another Discord, and I was like, well, let's go continue talking to them. So we went, and Ace, he pulled the mouse in the wall thing where he's like, do you see him? Now he's gone. Then you see him, then he's gone. And during that, something was, I don't even know what was said because nothing was relevant to it. And Tyler's just like, oh, I got a dick pic from Ace. And that threw me, like, first off, I say this a lot, but there's not many times that I get taken off, like, by surprise when something happened. That was really weird because, first off, even if you did get that picture, it's nobody else's fucking business, right? Like, it's just, that's not what you don't say that publicly. So I said, I pretty much told him that was inappropriate. You need to apologize to Ace, which he did. And then all hell broke loose with, "Ooh, he's not here. I can say what I want. I can say what I want. I should do it. I should do it." You know whose Discord it was in. You have to at this point. If not, I can give you a hint. Hold on.
I can only imagine.
The initials for it are. Where the hell is it?
Just do it. Do it.
Oh,
the
the link's gone.
Just fucking do it, asshole. It was awesome gaming. It was Craig. Just fucking do it.
Yeah.
There you go. I got it out
Okay.
in the open. There you go.
Oh, I'm
There.
not even in that Discord.
Well, so we're over there shooting the shit, right?
He's wanted to do it all fucking night, so fuck it.
I'm not
Fuck
even
it.
sure what went wrong. We were just talking, right? And next thing you know,
I'm a good person. I'm
next thing
really
you know, I
not.
get this message from Craig saying, "Please read Rule 1.1D, no politics, as this is a place of relax from the everyday stress of life." Right? And I'm like, my brain said, "What the fuck are you talking about?" And then my mouth said, "MAGA." Well,
Jacob, Hammy told this guy, "I am recording," and he said, "You better not be recording. I will get you for copyright and defamation of character." So, Jacob, you've known me a little while, but you know me enough. Okay, well, fuck.
That don't scare you.
It don't at all, because I know my boundaries. I know my limits. I know what both of those things are, and we aren't doing either of those things. Even us covering Tyler tonight is not defamation of character.
breaking news, I have been kicked out of Tyler's Discord.
Doesn't surprise me.
Well, he's typing right now.
Oh yeah.
This is a DM.
But when they threatened Hammy with copyright and defamation of character, I was like, "Hammy, you are live on air right now," and Hammy took that with a grain of salt until we got both of us got kicked out of that Discord. And he was like, "Oh, you're fucking for real. We're fucking on Unfiltered."
Yeah, I didn't know he went live. But like where this dude crossed the line was using terms that he doesn't know what they mean. Like defamation of character. First off, in order to get somebody for defamation of character, you have to prove a loss. What did he have that me telling my opinion is defamation of character? Because if that's the case, then correct me if I'm wrong, every news reporter can be sued for defamation of character because they report on news even if the person hasn't been found guilty of a crime yet. They do a newscast about it. So, like, this guy didn't know what he was talking about. He was, falling off at the limb or at the lips, just,
Talking
and that's
out of his ass.
okay. Yeah, but he didn't know what he was talking about. And then because he had me fired up with the whole political shit, and I'm like, all right, well, and I just lit him up. And next thing I know, I hear, "Ba-doop," and I got banned. So I messaged him real quick, like in a hurry, and I called him a punk because that's what he was. And that's just like, so, anybody listening to this that's over there, if that's the kind, I said this last week, and I might have said it on while we were live. Those are oppressive people.
Did you say you got banned, Hammy?
Yeah, Tyler's Discord's not here no more.
It doesn't show in his goodbye.
Maybe because I didn't leave on my own.
Is
No,
that
it was highlighted like like somebody left, but it was deleted from there.
ah?
Yeah, oh well.
Just like he just unfriended me also on Discord, which is no big deal.
Anyone inside of this,
I'll probably-
anyone inside of this VC is going to be targeted. Probably even including Jacob. Jacob probably his roles have probably already been removed.
Yeah, but if that's the case, then that just proves
just for being
the
involved.
point.
No, Jacob's roles haven't been removed.
That just proves the point, though, right? Like, there's no rational thought to it. Because you can kick me out of your Discord, it's not going to stop me from telling the truth. It's not going to stop the people that listen, that know you, or that may listen in a week or two, or might even, you might piss off and then they join our Discord or are already subscribed to this or may subscribe in the future and go back and listen to this podcast. It's going to be there. What you did was absolutely uncalled for. You created the problem. We tried to help you. You created more of a problem. And then you now want to kick everybody out because you said, 3 weeks ago, I don't want to be covered on a podcast. Well, sorry. I don't follow them rules.
That was with the Jacob situation. That was when I got banned and all that. He was like, I don't want to be covered.
Yeah. So, I don't know how
Boogie, you
else
can
to
join
help this guy.
Boogie, you can join VC. You don't have to go to the waiting room or anything. You join VC. No big deal.
And if you somehow manage to survive this onslaught, it's good. Because I don't have faith in very many of his friends. If he's saying he's going to go talk to his friends and they're letting him do this to himself, that says a lot about his friends. So I would hope
Jacob's a good
that
dude.
you're not one of them because you're trying to help the guy. But these other people,
I just sent you a message, Hammy.
Jacob's a good dude. What other people's opinions normally don't sway him. Me and him hashed our shit out, but his opinion about other shit, other people's opinions don't normally sway his opinion.
Okay, Tyler
that's
just
the way it
sent
should
me a
be.
message.
Yeah,
me
no,
read it to
Jacob,
you?
I got it. I see that he kicked me and then deleted his message that he kicked me and goodbye. Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
So Tyler says the reason why I left was because I'm struggling with life right now. I don't have a job and I feel like that my life isn't that good right now.
Oh my god!
What the hell's that? Whoa!
I'm so glad I got him turned down.
What the fuck was that?
I'm turning fucking soundboard off. What the fuck?
Who did that? What was that?
It
That
makes
was
you dark.
fucking
hungry now.
Boogie. Turn that bullshit off, bro.
I'm hungry now.
Holy shit.
Is that like what plays when he joins a fucking room?
Yes.
Yeah, it's his intro.
Oh no!
Sorry, boys, I'll turn it off.
Yeah, mute the stream too.
All right, so where were we at before Boogie joined? Boogie, glad to have you here,
Maybe
man.
I should have had him join the waiting room just so I could.
It was
figure
Jacob
life
was
out.
reading a message that he got from Tyler.
You want me to reread it?
But no,
Up to
you
the
don't have.
point-
You don't have to reread it. I don't think.
Up to the point
Not the whole
where
thing, no.
No, I
where
didn't
it
hear
was something about his life, something that was the last we heard before bacon cheeseburger omelet, spaghetti sauce, whatever the hell
Okay.
happened.
Is that what it said? I'm deaf. Can you speak
Hamburger,
up?
cheeseburger, Big Mac, Whopper. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, okay, that was it.
He says the reason why I left was because I'm struggling with life right now. I don't have a job and I feel like that my life isn't that good right now.
So
Dude,
what
I
does
get
that?
it.
What does that have to do with a Discord? A Discord that is specifically there to help you. I literally said it earlier, less than 30 minutes ago, that when you join the squad Discord, you are fucking family. We will go to bat for you all day long until you give us a reason not to.
And
Well, hold
all
on,
that
was
we
that the whole
did.
message though?
But when he messaged me, I messaged him earlier. I was at the fucking movies. Messaged him in the middle of the movie and was like, "Why did you leave?" I was getting fucking a couple of messages from a few people. Tyler left. Tyler left. Tyler left. Okay. Tyler, why did you leave? And he says, he said, I just need to think or something of that nature. Let me see. Let me pull it up. Because I had a response to it, which was valid. I said, why did you leave? Thought everything got worked out. He said, I just need to think about my actions that I did. So that tells you, like, he knows he fucked up. He did something bad. But he's leaving because he did something bad. I don't know why that's always the option to leave
Doesn't
because you
wanna-
did something bad. Like, we think, literally, we are forgive and forget people. You do something, you fuck up, we move on.
We fuck up a lot.
Like, is what it is.
Yeah.
I said, so you left to think that makes no sense. And he said, I'm not in the right mindset right now. Like, I don't care that you're not in the right mindset. You weren't in the right mindset when you said live on air, or that you sent a message and it was posted that you were going to Minecraft yourself. You were going to delete yourself from the world. We hashed that shit out. That was the reason I got banned from your fucking Discord. Like, you overreact. You react.
So hold on.
You react before anyone else can counteract.
Yeah, why did I get kicked out of the Discord if you're in your wrong set? Is it because I'm telling the truth?
Because we're live right now. But
Well, then why don't you do me this solid? Go to my YouTube and click the unsubscribe button. Then, like, if you're gonna remove me from your whole deal, then just don't even watch my videos.
We're gonna do the same exact thing that we did before, to where if you remove Hammy, you need to remove me, because it's the same thing.
Yep. Same here.
I just don't like Tyler. I get it. You're going through some shit, but I don't know that you. Did you ever have counseling? Like, did you ever growing up have to see a counselor and they try to explain to you there's the right way and wrong way to do things? Right? Like, you know, are you one of those that you get the bellyache like you got to shit and you just shit your pants just to get it over with, or do you go to the bathroom and do it the right way?
Tyler, I know you're still. I know you're still watching. I know you're still watching, Tyler. And I'll do you a solid. Do you want your voice to be heard? Because I know what's going to happen. I know what's going to happen.
He does not.
I'm sure he doesn't. But if he were to join the VC, I've been in the Dog and Pony show with him a few times, and it would be that we would talk. And I don't know if you've dealt with it, Jacob, to where if he does something that is off color, and you say it's off color, it's just going to be, I'm sorry. And that's how it would be tonight if we let him voice his opinion. There would be no opinion. It would just be, I'm sorry. But I would be willing to create a private call with all of us here in a private call, but I know how it would end.
Well, I just put a picture in the side chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say he didn't finish the message. You missed that bottom part.
Yeah, well, he just sent that to me.
Oh, okay. Got it.
I didn't even want to join the squad in the first place.
Yeah, here we go.
I never should have started a podcast.
Here we go.
So I'm glad. Hold on. I'm glad that he brought that up. He was a part of the squad. He wanted to do a podcast. I watched his first episode of his podcast, and anyone inside of this room can tell you when BB has a bright fucking idea, BB shoots for it. And I said, Tyler, I have an idea. You're trying to do a podcast. I already have established podcast. I have people that watch it. Why don't you bring your podcast over here? Do episode number 2 over here under Squad Productions. Boom. The birth of Tyler. I didn't force him to. He could have told me no. I even told him. I even told him that when he was doing his podcast, download them from Squad Productions and put them on your channel so that you get double the views. You give me views and you get views. Take them after you do your live and put them on your channel as an upload so that you get double the views. What?
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Tyler. He just sent me his digital ID of his driver's license.
He did the same
thing. He's done it to me.
Out of nowhere.
And he says, just have them dox me. I don't care right now.
We're not going to, we don't dox anybody.
That's not what that's
the only person that I dox is Hammy, and he lives at 123 Blueberry Lane. And he knows who the gingerbread man is.
Yeah.
I live at
Yeah, we're not trying
431
to
Teddy
bash you,
Roosevelt
bro.
Drive,
Fuck Hammy.
My-
Liquor Street.
But
Fucking
here's the
Hammy.
thing. Now at this point, now he's reaching, right? This is a child reaching for something. Please have him dox me.
Yeah,
No,
it's that
stop,
feel.
stop,
It's
man.
the feel bad for me part.
Yeah,
That's
we're not bashing anybody.
Reel it back in. Reel it back in. We're
Go
not
grab you up.
like
Get
go
you a
grab-
Mountain Dew. Sit down
Yeah,
and
I was just fixing to say, go grab you a soda while we drink beer and whiskey like men.
and coffee.
Well, you're probably drinking it black too, right?
Why would I do
Well,
that?
I straight up told him. I said, I feel like you took a shit where you sleep.
Well, I
Yeah.
mean,
I
yeah.
agree with. I agree.
If I'm
First off-
involved,
Sorry.
it's getting covered on
Yeah.
fucking Unfiltered. If you fuck with
Sorry,
one,
guys.
if you
I don't
fuck,
have any Tama bears left either.
if you fuck with one, you fuck with them all. And when you fuck with them all, you get covered on Unfiltered because we're the fuck around and unfiltered guys. Like that's what we are. Fuck the fuck around and find out guys. We're the fuck around and unfiltered guys. That's our new slogan.
I just don't understand it. And Tyler, like I said in my message, I hope you can get the help you need, the professional help you need, so that way you can become a better human, and actually a better friend. I think that would be a good start too. Start with that before you worry about why you lost your job or, life gets harder as you get older. Trust me. Saying sorry isn't going to get you out of the problem. Starting a fight. You don't go to a bar, pick a fight with the biggest, baddest guy, and then when he comes over and confronts you, try to hand him your driver's license and say, just put me on the internet. Like, it doesn't, I can't talk to you like you're a 12-year-old because I know you're 21. So I have to talk to you like you're an adult.
Still not doxing you.
This morning,
No.
yesterday morning, whenever it was, after we got done with our conversation, and I said, do you see why I was mad at you? And you said yes. That let me know that you knew that you were responsible for a week's worth of nonsense that I should never even been a part of. But what happened? I got in a voice chat with you. I told you, and you said, I'm sorry. And I said, I accept your apology, but I don't trust you no more. You're going to have to earn my trust. I gave it to you at the beginning, hence the whole defending you for way too much time. Had I known we were going to get to this point right now, none of that would have happened.
Jacob,
You'd be hosting a podcast with shadows out there doing something, getting taken advantage of.
at this point, we should have let it happen.
Honestly, yeah.
At this point, we should have just fucking let it happen. But we're not those kind of people, Hammy.
Well, and I'm also
We're-
going to
we're-
call
we're
out
not-
this right here. I didn't
we're not
even
those
want to
kind-
join
those
the
kind of
squad
peoples.
in the first place. Okay, if you didn't
I
want
already
to join the
covered it.
squad in the first place, then why did you cover the squad in the second place, in the third place? Why did you rejoin all them times?
I covered
Because
it.
you realized that we had your best interest in mind, and you still came back because of that. But then every time it got a little rainy or things didn't go your way, you ran away from everything.
So, Jacob,
Yeah.
do you feel this is the last question to you? And then Hammy has a last question that he wanted to cover tonight if we had time, and I'm going to make time for Hamy's last question.
Okay.
But your last question: do you feel that Tyler uses his disability as a crutch?
Absolutely.
And I'm going to ask the same to everyone else inside of this VC. And we're going to start with, we're going to go in order. So I asked Jacob, so we're going to ask Decoy.
Oh, absolutely.
Boogie,
Yes, he does.
Tall Ass Leprechaun,
Absolutely.
Hammy Games,
There's no question.
Polly, from what you know,
110%.
and you get the same from me. Do not use your disability as a crutch. It's fucked. It's
No excuse.
absolutely fucked.
Not going to get you nowhere.
No
It hasn't
excuse.
gotten you anywhere. The people that were helping you because of your disability, that were trying to make you cocoon as a caterpillar, and this is just to put it on the level that you wanted it, and it's not to talk to you like you're stupid, but to put it in context the way that you wanted it, like people drinking fucking sodas. When you were a caterpillar and you were going to cocoon as a fucking butterfly, we were what was going to make you cocoon as a fucking butterfly. We were not going to put you out in the fucking battlefield and let you fail. We were going to make sure you were ready for your next step on a podcast. And that was for me giving you the termination letter that we read live on another episode that we covered with you, that you got upset and I got banned and all of that good shit. Love drama. We thrive on it. Believe me, we wish we could cover other shit. You were supposed to be a butterfly. You were supposed to get to go wild and get to do your thing. We were going to prepare you for it. I recommend, honestly, at this point, add Shadows back as a friend and get Shadows on the podcast. I think you guys could be successful in that. Shadows is not cancer. And I hope you catch the sarcasm. He's not cancer. He'll do you well. And y'all would have one of the best shows that you possibly could ever have. And I wish you the best. Because this is the last time you're getting covered on Unfiltered. Promise you that. Hammy Games, I'm passing it off to you. What?
Oh, we're taking it.
Hold
on.
What?
If I may, Hammy, are you okay with me interjecting real quick?
Go ahead.
So, Boogie, you kind of joined in late. This is their podcast, but if they're allowing me to, what are your opinions with dealing with Tyler? I'm not sure if you're able to give your opinion on it.
You're technically co-hosting this tonight.
Okay, I just want to make sure I don't want to overstep. But go for it.
My opinion, you guys helped a lot, and him just to keep doing this stuff. It's time to just let it be, let bygones. I don't know how much more you can help.
You had him on your podcast. What was that kind of like? Was that like, did you feel like your ratings kind of went up? Like, is that like more of your path, or was it,
No, I don't think that was. I think it didn't help at all. I think it tarnished it a bit.
Boys, this almost looks fucking rehearsed, like we had a script. Because we've heard the same dog and pony show all night long.
I just want to give everybody's opinions on this.
And they've all had the same opinion. And that's horrible.
And it was a struggle to watch with the shows that he was in just past couple weeks. It's just like watching him just sit there while everybody else was talking, and he just sat there and didn't tribute to anything except, hey, I'm here. I'm in the spotlight because I'm just here to be here. And when Tater said, well, he was going to co-host with me the weekend he was going to be gone, it's like, no, why? I was not happy.
Did you like your outcome?
Yes.
You were content
I thought
with
it was
it?
better. Yep.
Hammy Games.
I have a question, and it has nothing to do with what we're talking about. I'm gonna start at the top of the list and work my way down. This is one none of y'all seen this coming. Well, BB did, but BB, what is your favorite pizza and why?
Meat lovers, because why else? Or are you asking a specific brand?
Well, no, okay, style of pizza, I guess.
So it's got to be between Chicago style or New York. I don't care which. But it does have to be meat lovers, because what other way? I'm a fucking carnivore.
Okay. Old Polly.
I don't know. I could do like a pretty solid, like pepperoni sausage stuffed crust pizza is pretty bomb. That's usually what I go for.
You look like a Pizza Hut guy.
No.
Like
Actually,
Nardone's pizza guy.
No, actually, Domino's did their stuffed crust. It's okay. I think it's all
Okay.
right.
When he said Pizza Hut, I was like, ah. Then you said Domino's, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You might as well just go to the store and buy a box pizza and throw it in the oven. That's about what I do.
DiGiorno.
I don't like Pizza Hut. Pizza Hut's not. I haven't. I don't
Pizza
even,
Hut.
I couldn't
Pizza
even
Hut
tell you the
fucking.
last time I've
Pizza Hut
eaten there.
changed from the 90s, 2000s. Pizza Hut changed.
You can see through the crust now on Pizza Hut.
Their sauce and everything changed. They do not taste like they used to.
All right, Boogie Pizza.
Yeah, you skipped Hunter.
I like.
No,
Yeah,
I
I
didn't.
was
I'm
like,
going
hold
down
up.
the list.
Hunter should have been
Yeah,
next
he's
on
good.
your list.
No, look over at the voice channel.
Yeah.
You were first, Eddie's. Then it's
Oh, if he's looking at that, then yeah, he's right.
because
If he's not looking at the images.
all of our images are in different orders. I know this because when you did your question,
You should be in the right. You should be on my on. I should be on your left.
I agree with Hammy. I agree with Hammy.
No.
Okay.
You
No,
had my
Okay,
order messed up.
no, that's not how that works.
It should be BB at the top because that's where I am because it goes in name order.
And I'm next to you.
Yes, and then Hammy,
Okay.
and then Hunter,
Okay.
Nope.
and then Boogie, and then Decoy, and then Jacob.
nope,
Okay, well that's fair. There you go.
that's not how mine's
But
listed
that's
right
not-
now for you. You're at the top left. Paulie's at the top right. Then it's me. Then it's Hunter. Then it's Boogie. Then it's Decoy, and then the bottom's Jacob. But if you look over at the side with the order of the people in this channel,
No, I see
you're at
what
the
he's
top.
saying.
Eddie, Boogie.
Yeah.
No, I see what he's saying. I get
Okay.
it.
I mean, his
but-
question,
but the-
his order.
Yep.
I mean, I'm down for it.
I like a New York style pizza crust with everything on it.
So like a garbage pizza, just throw the whole
Throw it
Shake
all
at
in.
it.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, no, I can get behind that. Old Deeker, the Deaky.
Mine would have to be Chicago deep dish with a very thick deep dish.
All right, so you want to eat?
cream.
You eat pizza with a spoon, then, huh?
No, it's still firm, but I like a thick deep dish pizza.
He wants his crust to be like a taco salad. Fucking
No, not hard.
that's what he's going for. He's going for taco salad.
Man, we
No.
lost our only place that had Chicago dish, and I know what Decoy's getting at. There's more cheese than there is fucking sauce on a
True.
Chicago pizza.
That's-
Mhm.
Yeah.
Because I used to have to add. You used to have to order 45 minutes in advance to get a Chicago pizza from this pizza joint, and they're so fucking thick. It only took one or two pieces for you to get full.
And
Yep.
the best pizza place was the Godfather's Pizza.
Oh, that's a good name for it. That's
Yeah.
a good name.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's gonna be Chicago, then you almost have to
Got to pay
throw
some
in some
homage.
gangster. Yeah.
All
All right, I'm gonna break
ahead.
I'm gonna break the internet here because I just got to be difficult and different. I'm a pepperoni and onions kind of guy.
Oh God.
Damn,
bless
you
America
skipped
with
Jacob.
you. Wow.
And Hunter.
How did I
Jacob
didn't
and
skip
Hunter-
nobody?
I know
Jacob
you didn't
and Hunter
skip. I know
are the
you
last
didn't.
two.
I know
Get
you
outta
didn't
here.
Yeah, we're
skip.
the last two,
skip it.
yeah.
You should have went
Messing with me.
last. It was your question, you fucker.
But no, I'm going in
His
order.
question, his order. Yeah.
I will throw this
hate
out
his
there
order.
too. If I'm going to make pizza at home, I'll make it. And now get ready because you're probably all gonna think I'm half nuts. But
Oh God.
take marshmallow fluff and put it over the top of it,
What
like-
the fuck?
like over the top of the cheese.
Oh, fucking
Take a
A.
banana, slice a banana, and put that on it, and then cook it.
Okay,
Well, that sounds good.
leave the
Okay,
building.
what the fuck is wrong with you actually?
Try it. Nope.
It
Don't. 'cause
sounds
I
good.
did- I said the same thing you said when a buddy of mine made it, and I'm like, yeah, I ain't eating that. And he's like, just try it. So I took
So,
a
like,
bite, and I was like, wow.
You're talking about like the fucking like cream puff shit like in a fucking like the container?
Marshmallow fluff.
Marshmallow
yeah,
puff.
Yeah. Or
Yeah.
the marshmallow shit. Oh God, no.
take that.
That sounds good.
God,
Okay,
no.
get a pizza. Just get your regular kind of pizza, and just take a little bit of it and put it on your first bite.
Oh God.
I'm telling you, the sweetness of it makes the pizza completely different. Like you can get pizza with sweet sauce. Like a lot of places have really sweet sauce, but this does it.
You eat pineapple on a pizza?
Yeah, I like Hawaiian
Yep.
pizza, pineapple, and
Oh,
ham.
good God Almighty! Good God
Mm.
Almighty! What is this? Is very turned very bad.
Hawaiian's
very
not
bad.
bad.
Polly, how about you just go wrangle a tornado and talk to us later, okay?
I'm gonna wrangle a tornado on Sunday probably, but it's fine.
Hammy's making me hungry now.
I know, and it's fucking 2:00 in the morning. That's awesome, huh? I'm both tired and hungry all at the same time.
We still got games
all
to
right.
play.
Jacob,
You
Okay,
skipped
we have
Hunter.
No,
I'm
he
gonna- I'm
didn't.
gonna-
Look to
I'm a-
your left. I'm last.
Look to my left. What are you
Right.
talking about? Look
I
to my
don't-
left.
He's going
Oh,
down
it's
the list.
because your
Unfiltered
fucking name
Live.
is Tall Ass Leprechaun, not Hunter.
He made the question. It's his order. This is what he chose.
Tyler's forcing my fucking hand. Let's finish this because he's forcing my hand.
Yeah.
He's forcing it. I saw Jacob's message and now he's forcing it.
So Jacob, what do you got for us?
So there's an old pizza joint here where I live called Snappy Tomatoes, and they have something that they call the Beast. It's kind of like a Chicago style, but it's like 4.5 inches wide, or not inches, feet wide, and then like 2 to 3 feet long.
Is that
It's
a
a
fucking
big-
challenge?
It's pretty much, it's called the Beast, and I usually
Yeah.
get it with I get kind of like a meat lovers style, but I get black olives and onion,
Oh,
and then
fuck
the,
black olives. Ugh.
stuffed crust with it. That's what I like.
I'm
Yeah,
fair.
you-
I go, well, you know, I
had
got to
me
do
at-
this just
you,
because
you had me at meat lovers, and then you
I got to
then-
do this
then
just
you
because
threw black olives.
BB's been attacking
You're
me like
picky with
crazy.
pizza.
And then you add
So-
anything minus meat on a pizza, and it's a no-go, dog. That's not. That's no. That's
Hey,
not.
there
Oh,
can be
yeah, no,
some.
you
there
could
can be
get a
some
nice-
veggies.
That's no.
Get yourself a nice
No.
extra, just plain extra cheese pizza and go to town on it. I
No.
could do that
The
too.
fuck are you
I like-
retarded?
God, no.
No.
What the fuck is
Hey, no, I'm
happening
sorry.
here?
Nothing
from-
hits as
y'all
hard
from
as the
the South.
pizzas from
This-
Casey's.
This just fucking took a turn for the
No,
worse.
Some
you're-
meat on that
sorry.
shit.
Hunter, I'm sorry. It's got to
No,
come to
you're-
this. You be last, but y'all are from the South,
Yeah.
so you guys probably like, I don't know, peanut butter and
Maybe-
peanut butter and banana on your pizza, don't you? Oh,
No.
Hey, if
Nope.
Elvis Presley liked it, bruh, that's God right there, man. That's God right there in the South. If it was
Two-way different
if
perspective.
it was good on his fucking sandwich, it's good on a fucking pizza.
well,
Fuck off.
I'ma have-
I don't give a
I'ma have
fuck about
disagree
that
with
motherfucker.
Hey, in the South, whenever we make homemade pizza, we use tortillas. That's what
I
we
think it's
use.
pronounced tortilla.
Tortilla.
There's too
I
many
say
L's in
tortilla.
there
That's
for
how
it
they
not to be
pronounce.
tortilla.
You're thinking of the North South, which is Canada. You know about that, Hammy, don't you?
Oh, I know a
that-
thing or two about up there in Canada, eh? How about
well,
that?
you
There's
know
a moose in the hoose.
You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you sound Southern or Canadian. You know what I'm talking
Yeah.
about there, right there, huh?
They put beaver tails on their pizzas.
Oh,
and just,
good. Nice.
just maple syrup right on that shit.
Yep. There you go.
Freaking weirdos.
I know people that do.
Hunter, you know what? Since Hammy's fucking it all up, what you got, Hunter?
Oh, I was saving the best for
Hammy's
last.
not
You were in a
fucking.
hurry.
You are. Yeah.
I gotta point the blame somewhere else. Before
All right, so
I
I'm
get pissed
kinda-
off at Tyler here in a minute.
I'm kind of glad Hammy asked this question because I actually ordered pizza the other day, which is one of my favorites. I have it listed as my favorites. I order from Domino's. Domino's is just something quick and easy, but I order a custom pizza. I get the thin crust, premium chicken, spinach.
This
No,
motherfucker reading
tomato
it from
sauce.
his phone.
I sure am because it's my
Motherfucker
order.
reading it from his phone. He's looking at his last
Hey.
order and
I
reading
am.
off the ingredients
I
from
am,
his
right there.
fucking phone.
Right there.
Look, hey, there's nothing wrong with it.
It's my pizza, right?
He
He's
can't,
gotta be
he-
accurate.
That's what he likes,
he
that's
can't
what he
fucking
likes.
remember it, so he's got to
It-
pull
it-
up his
I
fucking
thought
phone.
the question
just
was
to
my
make
favorite
sure.
pizza.
You couldn't just remember everything and where it's from. You had to look at your phone
I-
and be like, "Did you take your
I'm
fucking?
sorry.
Did you take your fucking Geritol tonight?" That you had
See,
to
I'm
pull
glad
out
sorry,
I
your
saved you
fucking
for last.
phone. You had
I'm
to
glad I
fucking-
saved
see,
you for
I'm-
last
you had
because
to
look,
fucking-
this
see,
turned
that's how it
into a
goes,
whole
yeah.
other thing.
You had to fucking pull out your goddamn phone and
I-
say, "Oh, this is what I order because you fucking forget. You also have it saved as a favorite too, to where you don't even have to fucking press it.
do.
You just fucking
Ding.
press that one thing, and
I-
you're like, "Yep, that's the pizza." You're like, "This is the pizza Hunter likes," and that's probably what you have it named out. Hunter likes this pizza.
No,
the hunter special, right there.
Yeah, Hunter
Just click
special.
one click,
I'm sorry.
and then he's
I'm sorry. I don't order a basic bitch pizza. My bad. I have to
Oh,
get what I like.
no.
I'm sorry.
No.
He has it titled the Hunter Supreme.
There you go.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I might
There
I
you
might
go.
change
Hey,
my
let me
I might change
let me
that
do
name.
this.
Yeah.
I'm going to come to your defense a little bit because there's been times where I get food and I eat it and I'm like, I really like that. What's in that? Right. So
Yeah.
if he says to me, here's the pizza that I get, I'm probably going to do the same thing. Put it somewhere so I, can
mean-
be like, all right, I need a pizza with this,
Well,
this,
that's
and this.
because
I think
you're
that's a
old,
good
that's
point.
because you and Decoy are both old enough to be all of our granddaddies in this fucking room.
No, it's because I'm that old that I forgot more things than most people will ever learn.
The way I see
That's
it,
why
like
I keep
you
you around so I can learn the things that people forget to learn.
the way I see it, like BB said, meat lovers. With yours, Hammy, yours was you had to be descriptive. You had to tell certain levels of what it was, consisted of, and mine's like that too. But long story short, thin crust pizza, premium chicken, spinach, no sauce. It's got to be hot sauce, hot buffalo sauce,
Ooh.
mushrooms, Alfredo, feta cheese, provolone cheese with extra cheese.
They let you put two. I didn't know they let you put two sauces on a pizza.
didn't either.
I didn't know that
That's-
lets you
that's
sit
new
on
to
the
me.
toilet that
So-
long.
So the
Yeah,
Alfredo is the base, and then the hot sauce is on top. So
I can
Alfredo
get-
would
I-
be your tomato sauce.
I can get down with some buffalo sauce on a pizza.
But how long does that
it
take
is
before
my
your
favorite.
stomach's hurt? Like that has
Yeah,
to be.
for real.
No, it has to. That has to be bad.
So watch this, BB. Can I handle spice?
Yeah.
It doesn't
We-
bother
It's
me.
not,
Like,
it's
I
not
love
the
hot
spice
sauce.
factor. It's not the spice factor. It's like, okay, I love salad, but salad goes through me. There's no shot that I'm
Oh,
eating everything you just said,
I can
as
guarantee.
saucy as it is, without it being like oh, that was too much.
I've owned my
Yeah.
house.
No,
I've
no,
owned my house.
Not for me.
I've owned my house almost 5 years, and I can guarantee you, Hunter has never taken a shit on my toilet.
Well, he's there for the week. He absolutely has. There's no way you
No.
go 3 days without shit.
I bet he does.
No way.
You better check under his desk. There's a fucking garbage can under there somewhere. or
I,
something.
shit, I,
He has a-
I can tell
He has a
you.
bucket under his chair.
I can tell.
He shits
I
every
can tell
day.
you. I shit 4 times a day, sometimes 5. But I can
Does he-
guarantee.
Yeah, 'cause it's little
I
shit.
can guarantee you, my wife is just like Hunter. She only shits like three days a week, or every 3 days, every 4 days.
That's crazy.
That's
Yeah.
just not
That's
normal.
alright.
That's not normal.
I mean, it could
It's
be.
not
It's
normal.
No. No,
It's not
no, hold
normal.
on.
Not normal.
I have two
Not normal.
questions. One, does he have grass stains on his pants? Two, has there been lumps? Has there been lumps in the backyard that you haven't been able to figure out where they came from?
There have been some that I was like, did that come from the dog?
Y'all don't
Or-
drink that much, not
Yeah.
shit. Don't happen.
I'm
I
telling
drink
you.
15 beers a night. I drink 15 beers a night, and the next morning I'm like, yep. Soon as I wake up, I gotta go take a constitutional.
Before I go to
Like, I
bed,
just-
and when I wake up, I gotta shit.
Yeah, I don't understand how you can. I mean, I'm not.
I mean,
I'm
given
not
I
calling you a
drink Bud
liar.
Light,
I'm just
but-
telling you, I can
that's
shit.
the- well, there's the
I'm
problem.
just telling you, I can shit on command. I'm just telling you.
You need
Like
a
I,
gold
said,
medal.
I give it.
sir.
I drink Bud Light, but
I'm starting to feel like I
No.
got a shit now just talking about shit.
Exactly.
Can I ask a quick question,
what?
Hunter?
what's up?
You keep dude wipes under your desk?
No,
Jesus.
that's too expensive.
So, I was hoping to keep this podcast to end it on a high note, and I could ignore this, but I've had it twice. I've had it to where Jacob sent it in the Discord chat, and now we actually have Tyler in the YouTube chat. And Tyler, you're twisting my arm, but I'm not gonna get pissed off like I got
Not
pissed
reaching for
off last.
attention.
Like
That's
I got
all it
pissed
is.
off last time. But you say when I was younger, I had to be in a mental hospital because I threatened myself, and maybe I should go back because I think it would be best for me.
Sometimes you don't have to share with the class.
We have been through this scenario with you, and I'm going to put it politely this time. We've been through this scenario with you to where you threatened self-harm, and I told you I would end your YouTube career because that's stupid, and you shouldn't say things like that. And I'm still going to tell you that if you feel that way, you should probably go and get help. You should never feel that you should end your life, because in my opinion, and the last time I checked, we're on Unfiltered, that's the coward's way out. I don't know if Hammy feels that same way, but if you take your own life, that is the coward's way out. Coward's way out. And that's your first class ticket to hell. Which I have a first class ticket there, but it's not for that reason. It's because I'm a fucked up person. Absolutely.
If that's really going through your brain right now, Tyler, here's the best I could tell you. Pick up your phone, dial 988 and hit call.
Is that the hotline?
That is the suicide prevention hotline. If that's really, I'm not even going to call it Minecraft in it. You're talking about suicide. Let's fucking get this out here. Let's talk like adults. You're reaching for help in the chat. You have to be able to go talk to your mom. Talk to your dad. I don't know if they're still alive or not, and if they aren't, I'm sorry, but
they both are.
People.
They both are.
People.
I guess at this point, do you want me to talk to your mom? You want me to talk to your dad? You want us to tell them that we hurt your feelings?
Here, go ahead. You know what?
How would you like to do that? We can do a Discord VC call, and we'll do it live on air, talking with your mom and dad, like, because that's content. Willing to do it.
Sending everybody your driver's license with your address on it? Or are you asking us to call, have somebody come over to help you?
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Jacob, you said he sent you that picture too?
Yeah, but he's like scribbled everything out besides his name.
His address is not on there?
No, he has it all blocked.
So he's not reaching out for help then. We don't need to do a wellness check. We don't need to call the state that he lives in and have them do a wellness check on him.
Well, apparently not.
Does anyone think that a wellness check needs to be? You know what, Tyler? You might need a wellness check. Reach out to Tyler on YouTube and ask him if he needs a wellness check. Comment on his videos, stuff like that. Ask him if he needs a wellness check.
You know what, Hammy? Go ahead and say that number one more time just to show support.
It's 988, and then you just hit call. You can even text it if you want to.
I think he thought he was going to get the pissed off me on that comment. And
but this is the last time you need to say this shit about like killing yourself. Why? Like, Tyler, nobody wants to see something bad for you, but please stop reaching. Stop begging for attention. This is it for you on this podcast, and as far as I'm concerned, it for you on this YouTube channel as a squad production period. We've done everything we can to help you. You've refused it. You've ignored it. You've abused it. We don't have time for that no more. I hope that, like I said, you find the help you need. I hope clearly the people that you call your friends, that is this big group that you're going to go talk to. Clearly they're not there helping you. Jacob's trying to help you, and you're not accepting anybody's help.
He left Signal 1, which was Jacob's thing.
Station 1.
Sorry, I had Signal 4 on my mind.
I don't know if he actually left.
Anyways, guys, if you need help with suicide prevention, dial 988, like Amy Game said. That shit is serious. If you absolutely have those thoughts, call that number, talk to somebody, please. We don't want any harm to come to anybody. It's not worth taking your life. It's not worth it. If you need someone to talk to, and I think even Hammy Games said it to Tyler, if you feel that way, maybe it was Tater. It was Tater that said it. You can reach out to people, and those people will talk to you. And Tater said that to Tyler, that if you ever feel a certain way, I'll give you my number. Reach out to me. Before you do it, make the last call. There's literally a song called Last Call by Matt Kennan, to where a
Yeah.
guy was literally contemplating suicide, and the only reason the guy didn't do it was because he got that last call. Just that someone cared. Tyler, on the other hand, knows that he has a lot of people that care about him. He's reaching at this point. Nothing's going to happen with Tyler.
No, reach out to anybody.
Tyler, it's still the
Anybody.
same for you, though. If you feel that you need help, you feel that you need someone to talk to, you can still reach out to us, even though you're not in the squad. You can reach out to any of us. We'll talk to you if you absolutely have those thoughts. We're not that big of assholes. We don't want to see anyone in their life.
Absolutely not.
Anyways, guys, till next time, I'm the Delta BB, and I'm actually going to play the Starting Soon song one more time, so you'll see the Starting Soon screen, just so you get that custom song one more time in your head, because I don't think I let it play all the way through. But till next time, I'm the Delta BB.
I'm Hammy.
Tall as leprechaun.
Paulie.
Boogie.
Equally.
Jacob.
Peace.
Yeah. Welcome back to Unfiltered with your host, Hammy and BB. No scripts, no filters, no mercy. It started on a Friday, heat in the group chat. Some dude throwing shade saying, yo, who sent that? Claimed he got a pic, explicit and explicit, pointing fingers wild like it's some kind of thriller, bruh. Accusing like it's gospel. Got folks on the ropes, Hammy checking facts, BB taking notes, then plot twist like a Netflix doc. Dude came back saying, nah, I was wrong, my fault. On Unfiltered, the tea gets spilled, truth gets twisted, emotions get real. You came for the facts, but you stayed for the mess. Drama on repeat, never settles for less. With Hammy and BB, no script, no act. When lies hit the mic, they come for the facts. One dude retracted, another just snapped. This ain't a podcast, it's a trap. Now enter the voice chat like magic poof. No hello, no convo, just chaotic truth. Never says a word when the talk gets deep, but when silence breaks, it's petty and bleak. One moment chillin', next it's World War III. All about some beef that no one can see. Dropping drama like mixtapes week by week, but never once answers when it's time to speak. Why you always ghost till the fire lights up, then you pop in just to stir that cup. Hear me sipping slow, BB rolling eyes. Y'all think it's a podcast, it's a circus in the sky. Unfiltered, the mic's up late, slicing through the noise and the games folks play. You claim they retract, what a wild charade. Your silence loud like a voice grenade. Hammy and BB, truth patrol, exposing every half-lie, taking control. So pull up a chair, let the chaos unfold on Unfiltered, where the stories get told. You've got the ace, we've got the trump card. You go soft, we go hard. And that's another week of madness. Stay raw, stay real, or don't step to the mic at